What's up, everybody? Watching on True Hill Heat Sports YouTube channel. We are live here, True Hill Heat Sports number 19, a watch along Tuesday night, August 23rd, 2022. Watching some baseball, Subway Series baseball, Yankees and Mets, which you can follow along too. If you are in New York, you can watch on SNY, or if you're somewhere else, you can watch on TBS and Amazon Prime. I think you watch on those even if you're in New York too. So I am Romeo. Thank you so much for joining us here. Joining me, the good brother Justin Rich, who is a Yankees fan, correct?
What up, what up? Yes, I am. Diehard Yankees fan. Born and raised in the Bronx. We bleed pinstripes in this household.
We will be getting some Mets fans in this stream, and I think I see one backstage. I think he's ready.
Bring him
Sound the
in.
trumpets.
The Fat Joe intro. Gotta love it. What's going
Good
on,
brother
guys?
J News.
What's up? What's up?
What is up?
What's going on?
Ain't much, man. Looking forward to see as to what today brings. Yesterday's loss was crappy, but you know, we'll see how it goes.
I will
I can't
gladly
imagine.
take that dub. I will gladly take that dub, especially that was off Searcher. Give me that every time.
Outdueled by Domingo Herman. I can't imagine.
Go figure.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Safet, Sleeping Angels. Good luck, both teams. LOL. Safet, making it known. Let's go, Yankees.
Exactly. You gotta make it clear. You are either one or the other. You can't be a fair weather fan. You can't be a fan of both. You can't rock, the fitted that's got the Yankees and the Mets. Like, nah, you gotta pick one.
I saw someone with a Judge jersey and a Mets hat.
That's blasphemy.
What are we
That's
doing?
confusion,
What
man.
are we doing?
I can't. Like I said this to Romeo not too long ago. I've never been a Yankee hater, but I'm not a Yankee fan at the end of the day. So it's like I'll never wear navy blue pinstripes. You'll never see me do that. Even though I do have an away Alex Rodriguez jersey in my closet signed, but that's something else altogether.
You got the gray Yankee A-Rod
Yeah.
jersey signed? Nice.
Number 13, brother. It's in there.
Very nice, very nice. I think that's a sentiment across the board where Yankees fans and Mets fans, they don't hate each other. It's really like a big brother, little brother, like sibling rivalry where it's like you don't really hate them. It's just like, nah, who's really top dog in New York? It's us. Nah, it's us. And then you just fight for it.
Yeah, it's true.
Everyone watching, if you could please help us out, just like this video, drop a thumbs up, and share this video if you see it on social media. I'm going to share this video right now. J News,
Yes,
what
sir.
are you watching the game on, J News?
SNY.
Okay. Through your cable provider?
Yes, through my cable provider. So yes.
Okay.
I would watch the live stream, but like, nah, because I can't blow it up. So it's like, all right.
Right.
Because you know for
No,
TV,
I was just
there's a 7-second delay.
Right. That's why I was asking. I'm also watching on SNY. Justin's using Sling for TBS. What you watching the TBS version channel, right?
Yeah, so Sling is basically like if you're using it on cable, but it's just through streaming.
Yeah.
So I get all the channels just like TBS and everything else. It's just a matter of, since it's streaming, it's like the little delay versus cable, you're getting it real time.
Right. The poor Yes Network announcers were told to do this game on Amazon Prime, which I know a lot of Yankee fans are very annoyed by.
Damn.
It's like,
that sucks.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of games on Amazon Prime, taking it away from the way you usually watch it and forcing you to buy these streaming services. But if you're in New York and you're a Yankees fan and you don't mind listening to Mets announcers, you could listen to the SNY. I love the Mets announcers.
Everybody loves Ron, Keith, and Gary. Everyone loves them.
They're awesome. They're fun listen. They're great. I don't mind it during the Yankee games.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. It's just, I'm used to Yankees broadcast. I need Michael Kay and the boys in there, but I'm not against hearing from opposing announcers. It just depends who. Because like Baltimore's, Boston's, and Houston's announcers are ridiculously annoying when it comes to Yankees versus their teams.
They get very homerish.
They get extremely homerish. It's like, I'm just gonna mute this because y'all are annoying me. We got a nice, beautiful day in the Bronx, thankfully. A little bit of wind. That's gonna be interesting with some of these fly balls.
You guys are voting in the chat poll. 75% Yankees, 25% Mets. Who wins tonight? Let me tell you something. Until Frankie Montas shows me something, I have no faith in him. No faith.
Is
Faith
he
is
pitching?
earned. It is not given. He is
Is he
pitching.
pitching today?
Yeah.
Sadly,
Supposed
yes.
to be the Grom, but
Oh no,
pushed his stuff.
they're trying to be safe with him. They're trying to be safe with him. So he's
Oh.
pitching on Thursday.
That sucks. I really wanted to face him. Oh.
No, the Yankees don't want to face the ground.
I know that was sarcasm.
They don't
That
want
was sarcasm. He's gonna pitch a perfect game, I'm sure.
Most likely, we don't want to see anyone. The way we've been playing is like we don't want to see none of these damn pitchers.
I can't believe they scrapped a win against Scherzer.
Yeah, that was. I thought, like, especially with Herman pitching, because he likes to fill up the strike zone and stuff, that we were at least going to make a lot of contact. We, as in the Mets, but that didn't really happen. Outside of Vogelback putting in the 2 runs, there weren't that many hits across the board. So I was like, all right, well, I guess that's another down night for us. So
let's get some final score predictions for this game. What do you guys think?
Who's going on the mound for the Mets?
Taiwan Walker.
This might be a higher scoring one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's going to be a high scoring game.
I'll go 8-7. I think we barely pull this out.
Man, oh man, I can't remember the last time Yankees scored 7 runs.
We're due. We are beyond overdue for high scoring runs. I think winning yesterday hopefully snaps us out of it, where it's like we desperately need that. That's really been the struggles, is we can't put runs on the board. That's really what it is. Our pitching has been actually solid. It's just we can't score.
I would say, obviously, I'm going with the home with my team. I'm going with the Mets. It's going to be a 9-6 game. Mets win.
I'm writing these down so I can remember them. 9-6 Mets, January. Wait, you said 7-6, right, Justin? What did you say?
8-7.
8-7.
8-7 Yanks.
I'm gonna go 7-4 Mets. Full faith.
Way to stay safe. All right.
Let's get this show on the road. At least it's not Angel Hernandez behind the plate. Thank God.
I totally forgot who was the umpiring crew for this.
Now you gotta be checking that now. Like if it's Angel, it's like, oh man, this mic might go flying.
Yeah. Log in for work. So Alfonso Marquez behind the plate.
J News, did you hear what Buck said? I think it was before the game about umpires.
No, what did he say? That
he can't wait for the robot umps.
Yo, a lot of people have been saying that, man. And to be quite honest with you, for my regard and for what I do for the league, that takes me out of a job, son. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. Not looking forward to that at all. What? Let me see something. Yankee game. Pre-game. Okay. All right. Good enough.
All right, Frankie, can we please get a solid outing this time?
Has he not been good since he joined the Yankees? As
He's been
bad.
very inconsistent, but what's bad is Jordan Montgomery's been lighting it up in St. Louis. Like he's been pitching
He's
very
Sandy
good.
Koufax.
It's like, why the hell did you make this trade? Because now the guy we just let go is pitching marvelous, and the guy we got is pitching like very shaky.
well, take into account always when you see one guy go from one league to the next, especially in different divisions. That's always going to happen. Right? Montgomery's going to pitch lights out for like about 2 or 3 games until they get the book on him, and then he'll be right back to what you remember him as a Yankee.
Well, I think it's low key also the fact that he's no longer pitching for the Yankees because it's once you come to New York, it's like all the spotlight is on you and making sure you deliver. Compared to if you go to any other team that's not the Yankees, it's like, okay, a little bit of the weight is lifted off the shoulders. I can kind of pitch and be normal.
But some guys really, I mean, it hasn't happened recently, but like some guys really do strive in the New York atmosphere. So, you know, we'll see how this measures out. So far, the life on Frankie's fastball is pretty good.
There we go. All right. 1 down. It's locating his pitches so far. That's a good sign for us.
Did you just get to the first out, Justin?
Huh?
Did you just get to the first out? Oh, shit. Right. I'm mad.
Like I told Romy, I was like, that's the difference with streaming services where it's like slight delay. Probably like 30 seconds, but all good. I am now used to this, especially with like football season coming up, where you got like the primetime games and it's fancy on the line where all of a sudden your phone's blowing up. It's like, damn it, I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't want to look at this yet. Give me like 20 seconds. All right, now I can look.
Yeah, we played your video on our NFC East preview we did on the sports channel. Giants fan over here.
I saw it. I thought it was whack, but I was like, oh, that actually came out really good. You know, I was like, I'm gonna do this a couple of times to make sure I get this right. Although the DMT thing, I was like, what the hell were you thinking on that? I was like, hey, I tried something. I saw y'all had notes on there. I was like, yeah, that was kind of corny, but I mean, spur of the moment, boom, go. I didn't think about it.
Starling Marte has a Mickey Mouse chain. Is that it? Is that what I'm saying?
Oh, who now?
Got a Mickey Mouse on his chain.
That sucks.
Or a Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, I see it too. It's pretty nice. Don't like that head, but nice chain.
Sleeping Angels knows how it feels having YouTube TV.
I've never done YouTube TV. How is that, Sleeping Angels? Is that decent?
I had it for like a month, and it wasn't bad. All I really watched on it was like wrestling content and whatnot when I had it, and the delay was the delay was at least 30 to 45 seconds from what regular TV would show you, but like I never had any like buffering issues or anything like that, so it played well.
Interesting. Never even thought of getting him just because I've been comfortable with Sling, because Sling's literally like having cable. It's just you have it all on the streaming platform. All right, I'm just not gonna give him these corners. It's gonna be pretty tight strike zone for now. I don't know if that's good for us.
Just make sure he judges strike zone correctly.
This is why I want robot umps, because the way they judge is ridiculous. Like you could throw it like lower than his shins and they'll be calling those strikes. It's like, dude, was he a golfer? He can't hit that. That's not even close to the strike zone, but they love calling that for strikes on him for some dumb reason. It's annoying.
That's the way to pitch him. Pitch him low and hope you don't miss.
Right.
So you miss. He's
Yeah, because if that travels up to the knees, that he's hitting that over the fence. But if it drops to his shoes, that's either getting called a strike or he's gonna swing and miss on that. That had too much life on it. Oh, he didn't go though.
J News, you got to be happy. Lindor is looking like the Lindor that you signed.
I'll wait till the season ends on that.
Oh, you really want to give him credit still?
I'll wait till the season ends on
Interesting.
that. Yeah.
Has he been that bad for you guys?
I mean, look, it's relative to the fan, right? I think that it goes across all sports. I feel like most players are overpaid at the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in this instance, we were supposed to get the best shortstop in baseball, quote unquote, and he hasn't been. So that's the end statement for me. He's decent defensively, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some would say above average, but his analytics and metrics don't necessarily skew him that way. Hitting wise, he's had a better season. Not gonna lie. But until I see what the accumulation of this season ends up being, then I can say, all right, Paquito's doing his thing. For right now, I'm still in the air for me.
Gotcha. That makes sense. You guys shut out a lot of money for him too.
Oof, man.
All right, keeping them close, keeping them close.
I can't believe Buck Showalter went this long without getting a job.
I think it was his decision though. Like he didn't want to manage for a while after he lost the Baltimore job.
Mm-hmm.
I think if somebody really wanted him, he would have. And if it was a spot he liked, he would have came back.
I think that's what it was. Is a spot he liked. Come on, Frankie, hit your spots, man. Jesus. Don't put us in the hole early.
Aaron Boone out here looking nervous already, son.
Yeah, because he's not missing by much, but he's missing.
Yeah, when he's in the zone, he's nibbling. But when he's out of the zone, it's on the ground. It's up. So
I'm just hoping he doesn't throw a mistake pitch where he throws him inside into Lindor's sweet spot and he golfs that over the fence.
Marte's being pesky on the base paths. He's throwing Montas's focus off. So might be part of why he's not locked in.
Has he been running a lot this year?
Off and on. He can't really run right. He's not at full speed right now because he's nursing a hamstring injury. But the traditional base stealer is always that is a Mickey Mouse chain, by the way. But
Yes, I told you.
But he does do his back and forth between the base pads and whatever ground he tries to cover, just trying to throw pitchers off their game and stuff like that. So he's good at disrupting, which is more or less his game. But he hasn't been stealing bases like he did last year.
Interesting.
And I forget that Frankie and Marte were teammates last season, so they know each other.
Oh, they were.
Learned something new. I did not know that.
And here goes the Mets broadcast trolling me, showing Jordan Montgomery's stats as a Cardinal. 4-0, 0.35 ERA, 3 walks, 24 Ks.
What?
Told you.
What?
Told you he leaves us, and all of a
Wow.
sudden it's like, dude.
Sandy Koufax.
Damn.
I think that's why Frankie's been receiving a lot of pressure from Yankees fans because it's like the dude we just traded for was not bad and is lights out right now. And then the dude we got is like, you better pan out because one thing we've been struggling with the last couple of years, especially in the playoffs, has been starting pitching.
Yeah, the depth is not good on either side, but yeah, the Yankees have been struggling with that.
Ooh, good pitch.
Sleeping Angels, I'll get into your question between innings.
Come on, Frankie, just get the pitch that puts this on the ground so we can get two out of this. Don't let him elevate.
Nice.
Surprised Alonso's only hitting 268. You expect with those numbers, he'd be hitting like closer to 300.
I mean, he hasn't been putting bat to ball much in the last two series. I think what's today? Today's Tuesday, right? So about last Thursday, Friday ish, he was hitting about 280. He was heading in that direction, but over the weekend he just didn't really do much.
Mm.
And they got it. All right. Who's
Well,
catching for the Yankees nowadays?
Usually it's Trevino, but right now they got Higgy back there.
yeah.
Higgy's
It
got a
feels
real.
like Trevino gets you most of the time. Trevino.
Mm-hmm.
This guy Vogelback.
He's been clutch for us, man. He's been clutch for us.
Yes. Is Walker coming off the DL or the IL?
Not necessarily. They skipped him a start, but he wasn't put on the IL.
What was his issue?
Back spasms. Damn.
How big is this guy? What, 300 pounds?
I don't know.
He looks like one of those big little leaguers.
Yeah. He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
That's an understatement. He's got some decent numbers on him. Damn, 22 pitches already. Jeez.
Sweating.
That's going to be a short outing for Montez.
Justin, you know if the Yanks are off tomorrow?
Let us check real quick. Yeah. They played, then they start a 4-game series against Oakland in Oakland.
Don't get us started on that team. What the fans are doing in the stands.
I heard about that. I was like, man, if
Did
you're
you
gonna
hear
be sitting
about it,
that high
The
up,
the fans taking the seats out. Yeah. The fans are demolishing the ballpark before it actually gets demolished. So, what are you gonna do? So Daniel Vogelback is currently listed at 6 feet 270.
270, my ass.
270 what in spring training?
I guess.
From one big guy to another, that don't look like 270.
Hey,
John Paul, Pirates fan, knows all about Vogelback.
that is a tough existence in the last decade. Being a Pirates fan. No, seriously, man. Beautiful ballpark, to be honest. Yo, PNC is one of the best ballparks in
go
I've
visit it.
heard that ballpark is gorgeous.
Gorgeous, man. But like that team, woof, man, that's brutal.
Yeah.
As a Yankees fan, I thank you though, Pirates, because we tend to get some of your players and then they end up playing better for us than you guys. So you're almost like our semi-farm system. Thank you for that.
Not easy.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Got some spotlights over on that team, though.
Ooh. Good pitch. He said, I dare you to hit this. Yeah, that's tough. Sorry, but it's oof, Cubs fans. Yeah, y'all went through it before you guys got that ring.
Now
If
they're
you're
in the mud, though. Both in the same division. Two teams in the mud. What made y'all Yankees or Mets fans? First time I remember watching baseball was 95 playoffs, Yankees losing to the Mariners. That's really when I became a fan.
I didn't become a Mets fan until like about the late 90s. I've been a baseball fan my whole life. I was originally a Dodgers fan because of my grandfather. But at the end of the day, I think I was watching like a random Mets game on some channel there. And I saw Bernard Gilkey playing. I was like, oh, this is my team. Mid 90s sometime.
Here. Bernard Gilkey.
No.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time.
There you have it.
And for me, it goes back to 1991, my first game, Yankees versus, weirdly enough, the Athletics. Watching Don Mattingly, Mike Gallego, and all them play for the first time. I was not even 6 yet.
Donnie Baseball.
Yeah, for those that are not like from New York City, it's one of those where like if you're from the Bronx, you usually go for the Yankees. If you're from Queens, you usually go for the Mets. And then the other boroughs in Long Island, it's kind of like divided whether you're Yankees fans or Mets fans. So like I have a lot of cousins that are like a lot of us are Yankees fans, but then I have cousins that are like from Queens and other parts of, like Long Island, stuff like that are Mets fans. So it's one of those. And it goes the same with the Giants and the Jets, where the majority of the Giants fans and then the ones that are. What's funny is Yankees fans tend to be Giants fans too, and then Mets fans tend to be Jets fans as well.
That is the tendency. I gave up on football a long time ago, though. So just not it anymore for me, man.
Really, what took you out of it?
Oh man, I think the Jets and the Giants are just both bad at the same time.
That'll do it. That'll do it to you.
You know, because relatively, I never skewed towards one side. I always New York football was just a thing for me. So I watched Jets games, I watched Giants games and stuff like that. But when they both started going downhill, I was like, "Oh, this ain't it, man. I'm not watching football anymore."
They used to make it very convenient too, because most of the time it would be one or the other team in the early hour, and then the other team would play in the second hour. I mean,
right.
4 p.m. hour. But now
Mhm.
it's like, oh, they just put them all on at the same time.
Right.
They don't even care anymore.
Yeah, they'll have like 9 games at the 1 o'clock slot, and then have maybe like 3 in the 4 o'clock slot for like the primetime stuff. But yeah, I hear you. For the
Nobody cares
Giants,
about the
I've
White
been
Sox where
following.
he's at?
Here, nobody cares about that. Ooh, really? In Chicago?
That's odd.
At least the part where Sleeping Angels is at. Might be Cubs country.
He might be in the side. He might. I mean, if he's a Cubs fan, he's on the north side.
Right.
So if he's on the north side, ain't nobody gonna care about the White Sox.
Yeah, I've never asked anyone from Chicago like how that works in that city, where like White Sox versus Cubs. Is it really north side versus south side, or is it really like more general?
That's the way that it's always been like preached to baseball fans in general. It's always been north side versus south. I don't know how it really is. So
Yeah, I've always been curious about that. I do not like that Walker's making quick work of the Yankees so far. This is not good.
they're going
That
out there
was easy.
swinging. That's the book on Walker. You got to go out there swinging. If you don't, you'll miss it. So they'll catch one. You'll see. They'll catch one.
Interesting. Judge in the 3-hole. Ooh, just missed that. I just got under that. That was a
Boone
very
said he's
quick
been wanting
blink. 1, 2, 3.
Right? Boone said he's been wanting to like put Judge in the 3-hole.
Don't say it often
Trying
because
to-
he's basically cemented that 2-hole. But I get it. Like right now, you need a spark anywhere.
Right.
What's your guys' take currently with him? Are the Yankees going to re-sign him? Are they not going to re-sign him? Like, how do you guys feel as Yankees fans about
You
where
have
Judge
to.
is?
You absolutely have to. He's the face of your franchise. When people talk about the Yankees right now, he is your Derek Jeter. He is the person that's most identifiable. You have the judges' chambers in right field. He is basically like the face of the Yankees. You cannot let that walk. And at the same time, the numbers have shown that he delivers a lot more than not. And those guys, regardless, you got to pay them.
Yeah.
My opinion on Judge.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Facts.
He bet on himself and he won. He won big time.
He's winning. He's winning.
Show him the money.
He's winning. We'll talk about. We should talk about some other baseball news throughout the telecast, Romeo, that has come down the pike in the last 24 hours.
Yes.
Some team is going to go for sale sometime soon.
That I saw.
A young player is going to have shoulder surgery sometime soon. So, yeah, some things to talk about there. So,
cool. We'll talk about that later down in the game.
Yeah.
Especially when our other contributors start joining us.
We have more people
Josh.
coming to the party. All
We
right.
have Chris G. Might have some more.
Oh, the more the merrier.
Yeah. Pay that man.
They're gonna have to. As
If
much
the
as
Yankees
Hal
don't, someone else will.
As much as Hal Steinbrenner has been stingy with the money, he absolutely has to pay Aaron Judge. Like that's going to infuriate Yankees fans more than anything. Is A, you're not going to pay him, and B, you may watch him go play elsewhere, and most likely it's going to be an AL team that go gets him.
Yeah, that'll be kind of Obviously, that'll be sore. What was the deal the other day at the stadium? Supposedly the fans were booing Hal Steinbrenner or some shit or whatever. Was that a thing, or am I making that up?
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
And they booed. I forgot who mentioned this. It was probably Paul O'Neill mentioned Brian Cashman's name, and they booed him too.
Right, because
They're
O'Neill
not
was
happy.
getting
They weren't happy with
attacked.
the team at the time. The team is slumping bad.
Yeah. And Cashman's the one that sent Montgomery to St. Louis for Montes.
Yeah.
Stop with Hal, it's gone back years though. It goes back to Hal's been very penny pinching and analytics. And like I'll live and die off analytics, even though, sometimes it's like go with your gut. That's something that Torrey used to do, and that's why Torrey has rings and Hal only has the one. Cashman's just a different story. And Cashman's actually had like a great year. He just made one bad decision. Right now it's backfiring.
Let me add another thing, which is it's a little bit minor. It's nitpicky, but you see the Mets, they called up their young prospect, Beatty.
Wait, but
the Yankees, the Yankees have an even better prospect. They have not called up the shortstop of Peraza.
Right, but Volpe's not ready yet.
I mean, Volpe, yeah.
Yeah, he's not ready yet. But they called the Florival the other week, didn't they?
Right. I mean, they have another one, Peraza. They got Peraza, Volpe. They called up Cabrera. Cabrera's like a Swiss Army knife. You can plug him anywhere. Florial, yeah, I did like that call up because, oh my God, Aaron Hicks. Woof.
I gave him a chance this year now that he was healthy, and unfortunately, Aaron let us down where it's like, damn, yeah, gotta put him out the pasture. It's your liability. And unfortunately, it's always when he comes up, it's usually with runners in scoring position. It's like we really need a hit out of you. And he was literally like the last person we want up there.
No double. Split bases in and out. All right.
LW says 5-3, Mets win. Armand says, what's up? And let's fucking go, Mets.
Armand, my main man.
Sleeping Angels misses Rizzo. I bet.
I do too, man. Rizzo was born for the short porch.
His swing in that stadium, man.
And they love him in New York.
Yeah. You saw him walking across the field yesterday. He's like, shut the fuck up. He was saying it to like Mets players or something like that.
He said to Lindor.
Yeah. That was funny.
Hey, man, they've been chippy this year, both teams. When we went to Queens, there was a lot of talking and a lot of chirping. So, which is good. It's good for the city. It's good for the Subway Series. It's good for both teams.
Nice.
What a play.
Nice. Like KF with the save.
I can't. His glove. My goodness, that was a great pickup.
Fans have been getting on him though too.
Yeah, because he can't hit, but at the end of the day, it's like you need a guy out there on the field to save your pitcher a lot of the time. He's that dude.
Yes, he has done that all year with the glove, which is why we tolerate the hitting, even though we would love him to hit more.
Yeah, piggybacking on that point, like he does at least put the ball in play, as opposed to like someone like Hicks, who's just you're sending him out there to pinch hit in a late game situation. He can't hit the ball.
Yeah.
You can't make contact at all.
Or Gallo. Whereas like
Yeah,
there's only
Gallo.
3 things happening where it's just like, yeah, we already know 2 of them. This is gonna be an out.
But you put a
Gallo's
different
over-
jersey on him now.
Wow. I just saw that IKF play.
Gallo's out.
Wow.
Gallo's out in LA lighting it up. You know what I'm saying? Throwing people out, hitting home runs. It's like he got a new breath of life out there, bro.
I'm telling you, man, not
Believe it.
everyone could play at Yankee Stadium. That's what it really is.
I'm happy they love him. He's still my favorite. Talk about Rizzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Rizzo's that guy, man. I haven't had much bad to say about him this year.
Thoughts on Art Moreno announcing he will explore selling the Angels.
This is what I brought up earlier. You know, about damn time. I feel like he's tried his best to try to put a good product on the field, but he has to penny pinch in some places. And I think that with the players that he has had on his team throughout the last 17 or so years since he bought the team, Mike Trout's his, he's his freaking golden goose at the end of the day. Mike deserved the money, but he's been injury prone the last 2 seasons. Ohtani's not staying at this point. Obviously, with the owner announcing he's exploring selling the team, Ohtani's out. So, that's that part. That Rendon deal's looming very, very, very large at this point. He hasn't done much since he signed that contract. And they haven't done anything since they won the World Series in 2002. So, yeah. It is what it is there.
We got company.
Sup.
Hey.
Josh, you saw that news of the Angels owner announcing he will explore selling?
Yeah, he should. He sucks.
To put it bluntly.
That's fair. Yes. That's fair.
I mean, you have 2 of the most recognizable like players, quote unquote, in Major League Baseball, and your team has been mediocre for how long? That's a problem.
It's because their farm system is terrible. They have one of the worst farm systems in baseball. So what they've been doing is that they're trying to be like the Dodgers. They're trying to be like the Yankees, spending money, but they're not doing it in a way that they have a good team. And then for some reason, every player that signs with the Angels minus Ohtani, they've sucked.
Unfortunately.
Pujols, that was a bad contract. Hamilton, that was another bad contract.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we all forget about that.
I'm sure.
Who else?
It's got to be out.
Who
there.
else?
Yeah,
I think C.J. Wilson.
Yeah.
Right. He was another one.
We just finished paying him last season.
wow. I don't want to play it again because I just played it, but that's a name I haven't heard in years.
Oh, C.J. Wilson. Yeah.
Rendon. Add Rendon to the list too, Josh. I was mentioning him earlier.
Yeah. Rendon, that's easy. 3 years already, and he's done absolutely nothing but get injured. He's been injured more than he's been on the field.
It's a tough sell, man.
Ooh.
And it's crazy because they've had a good team. You're talking about 10, 15 years ago. They had a great team. They had a great franchise.
They were such a thorn in the Yankees side.
They
I
could
hated
get
the
that
Angels.
stupid rally monkey, and then all hell would break loose. Oh my god!
Chone Figgins. Oh, I hated that guy. Oh,
The way I
Chone
hate
Figgins.
the way I hate the Astros now is how I hate the Angels then.
yes.
It's like, Jesus, can we stop playing in Anaheim?
It was Percival. It was him. I hated their closer too. God, I couldn't stand that
Frankie
guy.
Rodriguez. Yeah, Frankie was.
Rodriguez, but then the one before that too, Percival.
Yeah.
Yo,
They had a squad, but then they could be down. All of a sudden they play that stupid rally monkey video, and then it was just like, yep, all hell's breaking. We're winning this game now. And the Yankees would be like, take it. Here. Take it.
It was a house
Take it
of
all.
horrors out there for the Yankees. House of horrors.
I've never seen Torrey that befuddled.
it was crazy.
It was nuts.
It was crazy because I think in the 09 season, I think they went winless, and over there they went winless until the playoffs. The playoffs they figured it out.
We exercised a lot of demons in that 09 that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Damn,
damn
Walker
Thunder Sticks.
stealing.
What are you watching on, Josh?
On Prime. So I'm literally watching it on mute.
How is that on Prime? Because I've heard like other Yankees fans struggle with that during the season.
I mean, it's like any other like streaming thing. Like this is actually the first time I'm using it. I always forget I have Prime. I'm like, oh shit, I have Prime, so I'm gonna use it.
We got the Yankees
Yeah,
broadcast on there.
because Prime is a subset of everything else that we use on Amazon. People forget that they have it.
Right.
Right. We outright pay for Netflix. We outright pay for freaking Hulu or whatever. But Amazon Video is part of all the other services that you get. So it's like, all right, it's there.
Since I live in the DC area, I have the Yankees app, so I pay that monthly where I just get the games regardless. Unless they play Baltimore, that's the only time where I listen to the blackout, and it's just like, really, I really have to listen to Baltimore announce team.
Baltimore announcers. Ooh.
Gary Thorne can be very annoying. The only time I've ever liked his
He hates
announcing,
Gleyber Torres.
yeah, that's the only thing. Was it last year or the year prior when Gleyber just kept hitting homers against Baltimore? Gary Thorne was gonna have like an aneurysm on live television.
Where
he's like
2019.
He's like,
2019,
this guy
he killed
again. Yeah, he's like, this guy again. Just stop pitching to Gleyber. Like he was literally on live broadcast, like, stop pitching to him. Enough already. Like I think it was the game where Gleyber had like at least like I think 2 or 3 homers, and Gary Thorne by the second or third one was just like, enough. Hit him, get him on base. I don't care. Stop pitching to him.
It's crazy because I think this year, I think broadcasting in general, I think it's probably the most annoyed that I've seen. That I've heard a lot of them be. Like the one from Pittsburgh when he got upset about when Stan hit that home run.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, he was visibly annoyed by it. He's like, come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Stop doing this.
Dude, this is why I prefer Michael as a Giants fan.
Go ahead, Justin. What are you saying?
Now I'm reading ALW's thing as a Giants fan with a GM and coach who are analytics glass. I understand the concept, but it's not fun to watch. I hate that style of baseball.
The only team that makes that style of baseball look good is Tampa Bay. Outside of them,
Facts.
I don't like watching any other team who does, like Moneyball was a wash for me in the early 2000s. Like any other team who does that super analytic stuff or whatever the case is, they're just not fun to watch at all.
And the Yankees have tried so hard to be that.
Yeah,
they try to be the Rays.
Even though it's funny because the Giants kind of won on that. They won their championships on that. The only problem with the Giants is that they never keep their teams consistent. Because remember, they won like 3 championships in how many years? 5 or 6 years? Yeah. And then they
had a baby dynasty going, and it just poof. I think with Tampa is because they just have from head to toe a structure in place that they know their guys, they get them, they produce there, and then once you take them off, they don't work.
They don't work anywhere else. Yeah, they don't work anywhere else.
They know their farm system. They know their coaching staff. They know everyone. That's why it works for Tampa. Trout on time.
Armand, Trout, and Otani. I don't know about Trout getting traded. I don't know about that.
I have no clue where
that's-
Otani
yeah.
ends up.
Ohtani,
Ain't coming to us.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, Trout is gonna be. It'll be harder just because of his contract, and now he's dealing with that injury. Yeah, so it's like
you don't want to take that on. As
You
as
don't,
tempting
but
it
then-
is.
but then you like you said, as tempting as it is with his history, you know, he's this generation's Mickey Mantle, bro. I mean, he's that good, you know. But like, how do
I'd
you?
rather go after this generation's Babe Ruth, which is Otani.
I hear you. I hear you.
Mhm.
What's it going to cost you though? What's it going to cost you?
And I think to answer that is just there's very few teams that can get either one, let alone you're not getting both. But to get either one is going to cost a lot. And you're talking about a handful of teams. So you can already cross off 2/3 of Major League Baseball right there.
Yes. I think Otani becomes a Met.
what?
I don't think we have the
He
pieces
does.
for that. I don't think we have the
I think he
pieces for
does.
that. Honestly speaking, I don't think we have enough major league ready ball players for the Angels for what the Angels want. Unless because baseball works differently than every other league. Obviously, the Mets will be able to swallow whatever money he has left. But
That's
it's
about
like,
it.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
that's about
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure that the Angels are going to want any of our young players. You know, so
Give them Beatty and Alvarez, and you're already well on your way.
they're really not giving up Alvarez, son. Our catching has been horrible.
Come
Yeah,
on, you want Otani?
yeah,
or not?
he's
You gotta
primed.
throw something
Yeah,
in
saying
that
he's
bucket.
primed. That's what they need. So he's about to. He's
There's
probably
no
gonna be
way.
there.
Give
What
him up-
next
You
year?
want to give him up for Otani? Come on.
It's
Come
tough.
on.
It's.
Yes,
I'm saying it's tough just because of the Mets situation. They're in a situation where they need a catcher, and this is like their best catcher they've had since who? Piazza.
Oof. That's
So
a
it's
name
like
I haven't heard in forever.
So
it's a
it's
tough
like
sell, man. I mean, would I love to have Otani on my team? Sure, of course. But like you're gonna give up the farm for Otani. That's the deal. Like I'd rather just sign him when he becomes a free agent at the end of the day, because we can afford him, right? The
When
Mets
is
can afford anybody, so it's like I'd rather sign him than have to trade
When is he
players
a
for
free
him.
yeah, your best option would be free agency to get him. Cause that would be the easiest way.
But when is that? I gotta look this up.
2 years from now.
2 years
2?
from yeah.
How long? Have fun in
He
Anaheim.
might be cheaper to acquire at the trade deadline of that year.
Doubt it. Doubt it.
Nah, yeah, they're gonna find a way to get. They'll find any way to milk it. That's the thing.
Any way to what?
To milk it, like they'll
Okay.
find any way to get something back. They're not gonna. You're not gonna get nothing back. So that's the thing. No matter what, like
Well-
even if it's a rental, but then that's also the risk that other teams take, because then you're gonna have him for what 2-3 months, and then he hits free
But he
agency.
can win you a World Series if you get him for the playoffs. That guy can win you a World Series.
I mean, he can, but then you get eliminated in the wild card round, and you fucked. So,
Yep.
so it's
Not to-
like.
Not to mention, can he handle that pressure? We haven't seen him play in the wild card or deep in the postseason.
At all. He hasn't played in the postseason at all. And that's the thing.
He could be A-Rod. Great regular season stats. Come postseason. Do I hear a choke?
But that 1 year,
The 1 year he dated Kate Hudson was the good
Yes.
luck charm, and he
I was just
produced
about
that
to
entire
say.
year. And I was like,
Get
you know,
Otani
I broke
and
up with
Kate
him after that.
Because honestly, it reminds me of the situation with CC Sabathia when the Indians traded him. When the Indians traded him, right?
Mhm.
The Brewers, all their goal was all their goal was to get into the playoffs, and they only lasted the first round. So they gave up a bunch of players for a rental. You know, you don't want to be in a situation like that where, you know, you put too much stock in something just to get into the playoffs, but that's half the battle because you're trying to win the World Series. And that team, I mean, they got high at the right moment, but he just couldn't get over that hump.
It's Kawhi and the Raptors just in baseball form.
Yeah, basically.
That's a very big roll of the dice, and if you're the GM, that could cost you a job.
Yep.
Armand would drive all the prospects to the airport to pick up Ohtani.
Armand, I don't agree with you, man. I don't. I really don't. It's the same thing as what the Knicks are going through with Donovan Mitchell. Now, I'm not calling.
Don't get me started on this.
No.
I'm talking about the principle of it, right? I understand Ohtani's the better player here in this circumstance, right? From league to league, player to player. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't trying to give up the farm for one dude. It's just not happening. Then for us to have to rebuild through the draft hasn't been solid the last couple of years. Like, it hasn't been producing these great players. I don't know, man. I'd rather wait to sign them. I get it. Armando also made a comment as well talking about,
but then also,
which is true. But at the end of the day, I think Ohtani is going to be the highest paid player in Major League Baseball history, just because of what he can do. Forget about Juan Soto. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
And with Ohtani, he brings a lot of stuff outside of baseball too. He brings an entire market with them. So if you're on any coast, if you're on any coast, he brings that entire fan base and those collection of fans to the product just because of him. The same way the Mariners were never going to get rid of Ichiro,
right?
Because Ichiro brought so many eyes to the Mariners just because he's Ichiro.
That pays off a part of his contract.
Oh,
the money he brings
and
in.
then also I think the best way too that they will probably get Ohtani, right? They'll probably get rid of this guy's contract too, right? He has Rendon, right? He has like 4 years left.
Hell no.
So knowing them, but that will be the way that they'll get rid of. So they'll do the trade. They'll do the trade because that's how they got Diaz. That's how the Mets got Diaz. They're like, okay, we'll give you Diaz if you take Cano's contract.
That's what they did. Josh. I hear you. Not doing that again.
I'm saying like I wouldn't do it. But knowing the Angels, that's one of their catch they'll do. Like, all right, you want Ohtani, you're gonna have to take this contract too, because that's the same way with that trade with Cano. Cano wasn't even the centerpiece; it was Diaz. They wanted Diaz, and then they're like, all right, you give you Diaz, take Cano's contract, and that ended up being a shit show. But that's a different story for another day.
I think Rendon has another 3 years left on his deal after this season.
I think 4.
3 or 4.
I think 4
years.
Yeah, because I think he signed a 7-year deal. I was like, nah.
I'm not doing that.
Ooh. He cashed out. 7 years. Jesus.
I'm not doing that. There's just no way.
He put all his talents to that World Series, and then he crapped out after that.
Hey man, salute to him. He got the bag and then some. That salute to him. If you're that team that got him, I'm sorry.
The only player right now to survive that World Series team and is still playing at a relatively good level is Trey Turner. Juan Soto's not doing so great right now. Strasburg's
what about
been
Max?
hurt.
Max has been doing great.
I mean, Max is Max. But
you better say yeah.
Doing
it for your team.
I've seen him max enough here in DC. You better say yes to
that. Josh, Strasburg stays hurt. Freaking who else was on that damn team? Brian Zimmerman's been gone, right? So it's just too many pieces. And that team won what? Was it 7 years ago now?
But the Nationals, no, it's closer than that. Because they beat the Astros.
2018, maybe.
It's either 20. No, well,
what happened?
No, because 2018 wasn't that the Dodgers?
No, the Dodgers last.
No, you're talking about 19. I think no.
19 was Boston. 19 was Boston.
Yeah, so then it was 18.
Because the only reason I remember 19 vividly, because the last time I went to a Yankees playoff game was the 19-1 beatdown in Game 3. I was like, Yeah, it was. That was Severino on the mound. He looked shaky. And by the fourth inning, all hell broke loose. To where they put up like
Was it 19? No, didn't the Red Sox win in 2018?
It's
no,
it's one or the other.
no.
Yes, they won
It was 19 because they won, and then Cora got the suspension after that.
True.
No,
Good point.
no. Cora got the suspension during the pandemic.
18 because 18 was us and the
No.
Astros. Oh no, that's 17.
Cora got the suspension during the pandemic.
Nationals won
That
in
was-
2019.
You see, I remember. That's why I'm
There you
like, because Cora got a suspension for they said for the season it was fucking 60 games, and then they hired him back. It was like some bullshit.
I just
Josh, you
know
want to hear something else about Rendon's contract? Full no trade clause.
Ooh. Talk about a cash out and a dip on top of that. Oof.
At least he doesn't have At least they don't have trade kicker bonuses in major league contracts like they do in the NBA. Like,
Yeah.
that would have stung.
It'll be like 15% more.
Yeah,
It's like, wow.
so crazy shit.
Yeah, because even if he waives his no trade clause, it's like what an extra like $2-3 million, which is like pretty much nothing compared to the actual contract.
I wouldn't want to stay in sunny LA. Are you kidding me? Why would I want to leave? I already got my championship.
Like, I'll stay. I'll stay. Just send me to the Dodgers then.
You don't need him.
Damn, this offense ain't doing shit.
Yeah, Walker's beyond locked in. It's scary that he's not even at 30 pitches yet, and he's almost about to get out of the third. And it's just been 1-2-3, 1-2-3.
Yeah, it's been very, very up and down.
And he's throwing it in the strike zone. It's just the Yankees are not capitalizing. He's giving them pitches to hit, and then they're just fumbling at these.
What's up, Blue City Empire Sports? Frankie Montas is the truest. Well. Let's finish.
I love that hat though in the Avi.
The truest. What the truest? Truest what?
Maybe I meant to write the truth. I don't know.
Because I don't know. Even he said the truth. I'm like, what? Like you mean our truth or something? Because I don't know. Monta's been butt. He been butt since come to the Yankees. I'm sorry.
But those 3 titles in 5 years was with Bochy and Saban, not Kapler and Farhan. Bochy and Saban.
Yeah, they were
small ball guys, base hits, etc. Not analytics guys.
Yeah, they changed over. Different game nowadays, man. It's just a lot of this baseball stuff to watch, but you know.
Yeah, because they see the Dodgers do it, they see the Rays do it.
Well, there's 3 Yankees fans here, only 1 Mets fan, so let's add another Mets fan to the mix.
There he
Oh
is.
man,
Can't leave you out here stranded, bro.
Appreciate
Can't leave
it.
you out here stranded, man.
no man.
Hey,
I mean, what's up, Chris?
Hey, fuck off, Josh. Let's start off strong. Fuck off, Josh.
What's up? Chris coming in with the run in. He got tired of us hitting the chair all over J News. He's like, all right, I gotta bounce this out for the Mets fans.
Got to stick up for my boy, send the crowd home happy. You know what I mean?
Oh man. All right. So what do we got?
Oh shit, the Yankees Mets game, and Chris is still up.
I'm awake today. I was awake yesterday, but I seen the writing on the wall on that game.
Damn.
Oh, and I was awake when I went to the game. I just wasn't consciously awake.
I wasn't consciously awake.
I was physically awake, but mentally I wasn't there.
This fucking guy.
Wake up. I said, wake the fuck up. Sleepy time's over, little motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't get that reference. I never watched Power, so it is.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man,
There's really nothing to get there. It's just this kid doesn't want to wake the fuck up.
It's pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, what are you watching this on?
I'm using this streaming service that I usually use. And it's usually like a minute or 2 delay, depending on the channel. Like I just like Pete's up right now. He's about to get his first
What's the
pitch.
count?
It's 0-0. Yeah, he's about to throw his first pitch. So I'm probably a little behind.
Little?
Huh?
No, I said
Little?
little behind.
I'm a
Josh,
lot
you should
behind.
Josh, you should give him your Amazon Prime.
I should, right?
I don't like where this is going. I don't like
I
where
should,
this
right?
is going.
I should give it to Chris, right? I should give it to Chris, right? But I remember like all that voodoo shit he's been trying to do the last 2 weeks on the Yankees. So
I don't know what voodoo you talking
I'm
about.
good.
All I have been saying is that I hope the Yankees turn around. Let's go.
You
Yankees.
you full of exactly. You full of shit. I know you're trying to do.
Pete is not in a good mood.
You've been slandering the team right here.
Pete Alonso is not in a good mood, folks.
I've been reverse slandering.
Oh,
He's doing what I did to Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago.
Wishing him good luck.
No, I didn't wish him good luck.
Oh, no,
I was
you
just
called
talking.
him a bum?
No, it was the fact that I was talking shit, and then every time I did that, all of a sudden the freaking Chiefs like took off, and this was during the playoffs. So I'm like, what? I'm like, what is going on? You know, I think which were their first game in the playoffs?
It might have been the AFC Championship when they were down
Was it last year when they played the Bills?
No, it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. The year they won the Super Bowl, and they were down. They were down. I think he was having a terrible game at that point, right? So I said, oh damn, Patrick Mahomes is cosplaying as Ryan Leaf, right? As soon as I said that, the Chiefs made a comeback and they end up winning. Like,
why would you ever compare Mahomes
Ryan Leaf? Out of all the janky quarterbacks, you pick Ryan Leaf, the lowest of the low.
The reverse curse.
And then
the bottom feeders.
And then the next game, same thing. They were down. I think it was like they were down like a few touchdowns, right? And then I said, like, damn, Patrick Mahomes is looking like Jamarcus Russell, right? And then the Chiefs had and then the Chiefs had 4 straight touchdowns after that.
Was it that Houston game when Houston went up like 28-0, and then that was the last time Houston scored again?
Yeah, it was that game. I was like, damn.
I don't think the Houston Texans have scored a touchdown since then.
Bro.
I think it's literally been the last time the Houston Texans scored a touchdown.
That was their Super Bowl, and then the second quarter and the rest of the game happened.
I was like, damn.
Get the champagne ready.
What is going on? And I think during the Super Bowl, when they were down in the fourth quarter, right? You know, when the Niners did like that huddle shit after the touchdown, I compared them to a quarterback that used to play, I think, on the Seahawks, right? And as soon as I said that, come back and they win the Super Bowl.
Oh, you call that man Matt Hasselbeck?
No, it wasn't Hasselbeck. No, it was another guy. I'm trying to remember his name.
Called him Tim Hasselbeck.
He's a Tim.
The guy that got the contract and never played. What was it? The Packers.
No. That was Matt Flynn. No, it wasn't Matt Flynn. It wasn't Matt Flynn.
That's a name I haven't heard in years.
Oh, he got paid.
He did.
Oh man,
they guaranteed his money too. You know who else got paid?
He got paid for one game. He got paid for playing one.
How is Mike Glennon still in the league?
He's still in the league, and he got paid.
How? The man cannot move. He is guaranteed to throw you interceptions, and yet he bring him as a backup.
It brings out veteran experience. Oh, okay.
Did Matt Castle get paid too?
Oh, he did get paid by the Chiefs.
Ooh,
Matt Castle did, yeah.
Dealing right now.
He got paid by the Chiefs.
Frankie is dealing right now.
Yeah, look at
they talked to Frankie and they told him, throw your fastball. You're beating them. Their bats are slow. And he got the memo.
Hey, he settled down.
Has he not
settled down and it's showing?
Well, I mean, has he not been good for the Yankees since they won?
Yeah. He's been trash. Complete garbage.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
Yo, Chris is full of shit. Chris knows he's been doing bad. Don't lie, Chris. Do not lie. Do not sit there and lie.
What are you talking about?
Do not lie.
I don't even watch baseball, bro.
Look at this lying sack of shit.
Oh, look at that.
I forgot to tell you.
Damn,
oh,
man.
it's not for Eddie Guerrero. Let's go.
Damn it. That was my clip too. That was my clip that I used.
Oh shit.
I used that on who was it? I think it was Kelvin. I was like, oh damn, bro. The Red Sox traded
Red Sox
Rafael
trade.
Devers.
Yeah.
Rafael Devers.
Hey, you had me
he
looking
fell
up
for
that
it.
shit too.
We all did. We were all like, no way. It was like, for real?
Come on, man.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Great news.
I went to trick one dude and I ended up tricking like 5 other people.
The whole group chat was like, for real?
You didn't trick me. I just had to look it up.
Yeah,
I didn't believe you. I didn't believe you.
I asked my sources.
That's
My sources
confirmed.
hit me with the. I was like, all right.
And then and then Kel was like, yo, leave me alone, because he thought it was real. And then he found out I was lying. And then he found out I was lying.
He's like, I'm still not over Mookie Betts.
Yo, he's not. He is really not.
He's not. He's actually not. He's still not over.
I don't blame him. I know a lot of Boston fans in my life too. They're like, I don't know how the hell we traded him or why, and I just want to fight management for that.
Yeah, especially after you signed all those bums after him.
Exactly. But that's always been Boston's problem. They don't take care of their own. And that's a prime example of not taking care of their own.
He took care of fucking Jackie Bradley Jr. Look what that guy.
He's in
Yeah,
Toronto.
well, yeah.
I know.
Well,
Now he's in
technically,
Toronto.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
did was that they brought him back and then they released him.
They should have never gave
They're
that
in the
fucking
middle.
first contract.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They could have just paid Mookie.
Hey, as a Yankees fan, I'm happy to see Mookie elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for that decision. I applauded.
yeah.
I standing ovation. I was like, thank you. He is gone. Boston, I'm gonna laugh at this for years.
Oh yeah, in the fan aspect, I was happy. In the fan aspect, it's just like like understanding like how things are run. I'm like, why did they like it? It was so weird.
Yeah, as a casual fan, I was like, this is probably one of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen in baseball. You really traded him. Like, he's our best player,
franchise player,
Excellent.
player,
face of the franchise. Great, send him to LA.
You sent him to the Dodgers. You sent him to the Dodgers.
For one
Like-
good prospect. Everybody else in that trade was trash.
It made for good trolling of Red Sox fans, though.
Ooh, that dropped in. I thought it got a little bit more lift on it, but I'll gladly take. We finally have a base runner.
Wow, finally.
That's our first hit of the game. Yeah, Aaron Boone looks stressed. I can't even hear what he's saying. He just looks stressed.
I feel bad for him. I think he's actually a good manager.
He's like, what the hell happened? Everything was rolling into the All-Star break. And then someone really pulled out the voodoo doll. And it's just been hell since.
Yeah, it was Chris. Chris pulled it out. That's what I was talking about.
Well, listen.
Smoking my Yankee voodoo doll right now.
Listen, though, the Yankees are undefeated ever since Aaron Boone slammed that table and said, "It's right there in front of us."
That's it. That's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah, 2 games. Yeah.
Hey, if we win tonight, it'll be 3. And I will.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
After the last couple of weeks, yeah. I think any of us will take it.
And Mets aren't a bad team either. You beat the Mets. That's good.
Yeah, they're like
It makes
World
up for
Series
that
favorites,
for those
by the way.
games in Queens, because that was frustrating. Where it's like we jump out to the lead, you guys come back, you guys end up winning in a tight one.
And then we just fucking wrecked them the second game, which was great.
I'll tell you what, though,
Anybody
if the Yankees win tonight, the Yankees are going to be very classy. They're not going to be running around like it's the World Series. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Chris, you hear that?
Hey, we didn't run around like it was like a World Series either.
You guys were pretty fucking excited. Like, relax.
Hey! It wasn't like when the Knicks won their first playoff game.
Nope. Nope, not even close.
That was all of us.
Not even
That was
close.
all of
That
us.
was
Hey, we waited a long time for that.
I was at home like, yeah, Trey Young, fuck Trey Young.
There are kids who have never seen the Knicks past the first round ever.
I know. That's sad.
I know that's why I feel where I'm old, where I'm like, damn, I remember the 94 and 99 finals vividly. And there are kids that are like, yeah, I've never seen the Knicks pass the first round. You guys have sucked or it's been controversy.
There's kids out there don't know who Chris Duhon is. Chris Duhon holds the Knicks record.
I wouldn't want to
He holds the
remember
Knicks
Chris
record.
Duhon.
He holds the Knicks record for assists in a game.
Ain't that crazy?
22 assists in a game. Chris Duhon.
There's kids out there that don't know who Nate Robinson is. 3-time, was it slam dunk
Oh
contest
no,
winner?
they know who he is. They just be like, hey, ain't he had that small dude that got knocked out by Jake Paul? They know
And
who
then
Nate
we-
Rob is, but for
And
the
then
wrong
we
reason.
disowned him.
And yeah,
We're like, we don't know who that man is.
former Celtics legend Nate Robinson.
He got put to sleep. And then you have Snoop
Jay
talking
News.
trash on commentary that made it even
It was
worse.
great.
It was hilarious.
J News, will you watch those celebrity boxing fights?
I will not. Absolutely not.
At all.
That's not real sports to me.
Oh, pull up that Jake Paul, Nate Robinson. You'll get a great laugh out of that.
It's,
no, I mean,
it's great entertainment value. I don't watch it to like see a spectacle. I watch them to laugh.
Good. I am good.
Good job, Mr. About our third baseman, our future third baseman, right there.
Well, fuck that guy.
Oh man,
Come on,
Taiwan's
Josh.
gonna fall apart eventually. I could fucking feel it.
Don't say
I
that
don't-
shit, Chris. God
I'm
damn it.
sorry, I feel it, man. It might
Well,
not
he
be
has a
this
good-
inning,
he
but
has
it's
a-
happening.
Well, he has a good pitch count.
He does.
He's been having a solid year, but when he gets hit, bro, he gets hit. He'll give up like fucking 7 runs.
He's throwing salamis over the plate. The Yankees are just not capitalizing on this. He's been throwing pitches that can be hit.
He's
Can't
hitting the
throw no
bottom of
salami
the
to
zone a
this
lot,
guy.
though.
This guy has 3 hits and they're all home runs against him. This guy's a fucking beast. He's gonna look good in blue and orange next year.
Now we're just going to
What's
the
up, Frantic
Knicks.
World.
He's playing
really?
basketball. He's going to the Knicks. I thought he was going to the Islanders.
Nobody wants to go there.
No.
How's the game so far? It's a pitcher's duel.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed it
We
is.
are
Surprisingly.
scoreless.
Surprisingly, we got a classic pitchers duel going. I don't think any of us expected this.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not after that
No.
first inning, because Montez was looking rough.
What he gave up.
Our
it was like
predictions
bases
were-
loaded.
9-6, 8-7, and 7-4.
Oh man, I would have said 7-4 too. To be fair,
I had 7-4 Mets. You probably want to be humble and say 7-4 Yankees, huh?
no, I was going 7-4 Mets.
Okay.
But I don't know. You can't. This game. can go either way.
Uh-oh.
It's out of there. It's out of there.
All rise.
It's out of
All
there.
rise. 48.
God damn.
For real.
All rise.
Pay that man his money.
I told you. It's gonna look good in blue and orange next year.
He's gonna bring the Knicks.
Floodgates open now, Chris?
He's gonna bring the Knicks their first championship in like 50 years.
Oof.
Are we going to score 6 runs now? Walker's going to lose it?
Possibly.
Man, if he,
Very possible.
you see, now Chris putting that into my head now, I'm gonna have nightmares.
Of what?
Aaron Judge being the Met.
No, he's staying with the Yankees. He better stay with the Yankees.
He will. It's just what's going to be the number?
At this point, it doesn't matter. Oh my God, he crushed that.
Well, I
Holy
mean,
shit.
for how it does. That's the thing.
Ugh. Wow.
They're gonna end up caving. Watch the management. They're gonna end up giving what he wants.
They don't have a choice, dude. It's like you're really going to
Yeah.
let the face of your franchise walk because you
Yeah.
want a penny pinch. The
And
richest team in all of sports, and you're going to penny pinch over this guy.
And it's like 30. Well, I wouldn't say all the other teams in the league.
Jesus. He threw that right in his sweet spot.
All big money teams are going to go after this guy. They're going to throw him whatever he wants. Like they have to give him what he wants.
Yeah. Well, San Francisco, I think, is gonna go after him.
Man,
Yeah.
fuck San Francisco.
Heavy.
I'm gonna have to- Well, I mean, I
You know,
agree.
market
Fuck
out
San
there.
Francisco. I mean, yeah. I mean, I agree with that. But it's just because of he lives out there. They're gonna have the money to spend, so that's like kind of the obvious that they're gonna go after him. But is he gonna go there?
You know where he
Probably
also
not.
lives? You know where he
It's not
also
a.
lives? He
It's not
also
a
lives
good.
in New York. He could just stay
It's not
here.
no. But it's not a good hitting park. That's the thing.
I mean, he can hit it out of any ball.
It is for him.
Yeah, he can hit
No, I'm
it
saying it
anywhere.
is, but it's
Mhm.
like more so than It's
Got
like
that
you
Barry
rather say
Bonds
Yankee,
power.
like would you rather stay in Yankee Stadium or play over there? That's the thing.
True.
Well, if
Plus,
we
you're-
lose Judge, they're going to be making fun of us like we made fun of the Red Sox with Betts.
Yep.
No, but the difference with though is that the Red Sox traded Betts. They could have kept him, and they traded his ass.
They didn't want to pay him.
Which is bullshit because they paid JD.
Yep.
They paid Jackie Bradley.
And they paid fucking this dude, Trevor Story.
They paid
Like-
Trevor Story.
They traded
They
Trevor
paid-
Story. He was like the fourth or fifth best shortstop on the free agent market. They paid him.
They also signed Bogarts to like an early extension, like that one of those rookie extensions, if I'm not mistaken. So they paid him.
Yeah. He has I think he has like a few. He has like 3 seasons left, like 3 years left.
Something like
But
that.
then
the guys
also,
you
but then also Devers has 2 years left on his current deal, so he's gonna be free agent soon too.
I think
Yeah.
they might be free agents the same year.
Ooh, that would be a nightmare for them. Although out of the guys you just said, Bogarts is kind of worth it. Everyone else is like, yeah, they suck since they signed them deals.
Yeah, because you know what it is, because
Yeah.
Bogarts didn't have like that big. He didn't have like that giant expectations like certain players would have. So he was like one of those few players who like played it out, and he's gotten better ever since. So it worked out for him because of that reason. There was like zero pressure on him, so everything was his to gain as well. So
Bogarts is locked up until 2027, and Devers is a free agent in 2 years.
2027, that's a
Ooh.
long time.
Damn,
Hey,
yeah,
that's
that is
a
a
long time.
Devers is
shit.
going to command
Better-
a lot of money.
Yeah. You better
He's
lock
good.
him up too.
He's good. Top 3 third baseman.
Offensively, yeah.
Well,
'cause
offensively,
he's not,
yeah.
yeah, he's not really a great defender, but you had to take his bat any day anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
And with the DH, I mean, if you're smart and versatile, you could always get around that.
He
Unless
loves
if he's one of those
destroying us.
players, yeah, like unless if he's one of those players who needs to play on the field to hit.
Holy shit, bro. You want to get out the inning or you want to implode now? Let me know. Is this the inning you're going to implode?
Xander has an
This is
opt-out.
important,
He's-
yeah. Thank you, Armand.
Ooh.
Xander does have an opt out after the season.
Oh, see?
Good nugget. That changes things.
He could definitely
Oh,
opt
yeah.
out. I could see him opting out. He'll still get a lot of money on the open market.
No, he would. That's the thing. Like
Definitely more than
any
he's
team
getting
take-
now.
Yeah, you got a better
Yeah.
deal because the rest of his contract is 20 mil per year all the way to 2027.
Yes, Glaber. See, that homer opened things up. Walker's been throwing them pitches to hit. Now they're actually getting to him. Second and third time around.
Oh my God, for the love of God, get this fucking guy out. If there's one Yankee I don't like, it's Josh Cockledson.
I'm guessing it's because of more so his first name, right?
No, it's because he was a Brave as well. He's just a dick.
Jesus, Josh, who's eating over there?
We're about to, yeah. So you already know what's gonna happen.
Come on, man. He's going to stir up the other dog.
Prince said, "All rise, time to eat."
Basically.
Like Cujo.
Just be patient, Donaldson.
Let me tell you something, Chris.
You just missed.
I couldn't stand Josh Donaldson until he hit that grand slam. It's like, oh, you know what?
Yep.
All right.
I remember when
Luck
you
yourself
changed your
with goodwill.
score. I remember when you, I remember
when
when
a loss. We were
yeah,
down
you put
3,
Yankees
don't get to the bottom.
lose. He put Yankees lose, and then he put just kidding.
I cannot believe that grand slam. I was like, wow.
Shit.
He's had his moments.
Yeah, it's
Few and far
power is
between.
just not there this year. Yeah, the power is just not there this year. If he was hitting like 20 home runs, I would have been okay with that. But
Yeah,
his
you gotta-
power's not even there.
He got a shot to end at 20.
No, he can't. But you know what I mean. Like he's usually like not this far behind when it comes to that.
Mm. I don't even care about the power right now. Just get on base.
Yeah.
We have not been doing that enough. Just get on base, dude.
He drew a walk at least.
Which is exactly what will take.
They got the young kid batting right now.
Big spot for him.
Who's this? The Osvaldo kid?
This is
Yeah.
Cabrera.
Take your time, Cabrera. They just cut to a Mets fan on the TBS feed, and he looks stressed.
This is very stressful. We don't want to split with the Yankees.
Look at you.
I do.
I'll gladly take it after,
I'm just
I
happy
love-
we took the series at City. That's it. I could be happy with that.
See, I want payback because I don't like the way you guys won in City, both those games.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that.
I
I
did
love
both.
Edwin Diaz. I love Narco. I don't want to hear that damn song against us.
Every time those trumpets blare.
I love them trumpets. I'll be airplane.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's my favorite walkout music in baseball, but yeah, not against us.
If I was coming out of the bullpen, I just have that Fat Joe clip on repeat.
They recorded that one fan. They recorded that one fan who was like intimidating, like during like the trumpets, and it kind of
Oh
looked.
my god!
It looked super
I
wrong.
remember
when
that.
he did it. It looked super wrong. He was doing it. And
He's
he was,
playing the wrong trumpet.
and he was doing it completely wrong. He was doing it completely wrong too. So I don't know. I don't know how you fucked that up, but
Do not walk this
I don't
fucking
know.
guy.
I don't know
in.
what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be that Glizzy Gladiator dude that was
Oh,
viral
God.
yesterday.
Oh, you see. I was trying to forget that. I was trying to forget that.
Let me poke the hole and suck through it. Like, dude, really?
Yankees Mets
Really?
fans. The Yankees Mets fans are
Yo.
even now.
Yo, we found out during the stream
Yeah.
yesterday. We were doing the stream for Monday Night Raw, and then that's how we found out. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh
And they were-
my god!
And then we went to the track, and then we saw the video. I was like, oh no.
I
What's
had to
going
pause.
on?
I had to pause Raw last night because of that. 'Cause I was like, wait. So you're telling me? Let me see the hat again. Oh, that explains everything.
Oh man, yo.
That's like Jesus Christ. You had to be a Yankees fan.
Yo,
He's
Chris
a good
called us
destroyer.
about Walker. Like once
I knew it was gonna happen, bro.
it started going downhill.
That homer
Because-
opened up everything.
Guy couldn't hit the
Yeah.
fucking strike zone if it hit him in the face.
He's been pounding it all night till that, and now it's on that rocked him.
He still got to go another 2 to 3 innings, Chris. He can't.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
He still doesn't have a crazy pitch count. Was he on 60?
61.
63?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 65.
All right, that's a nice pitch. Come on, bro.
Just take your time. This guy's been erratic so far. He's gonna throw you one.
Yeah.
He's been doing that all game. He's gonna throw you one.
Oh no, he attacks hitters. He attacks the strike zone. Just gotta hit it.
Yeah, it's just his pitch has been having movement. It's just that Judge one was just right down his sweet spot. He's like, I'm not missing this.
Good defense. Well, fucking Aaron Judge.
To answer the question about the title versus title match, it's going to be Tyler Bate versus Braun Breaker.
Holy shit!
Ooh.
So what is he the UK champion?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
UK champion.
Ooh, that's gonna be a banger. Tyler Bate is nice.
I didn't
Tyler
know he
Bate is
beat-
amazing, but he's gonna lose his match, unfortunately.
We're
I
gonna see how
mean-
much Triple H likes Tyler Bate.
Yeah.
I mean, I think honestly, I think he loves Tyler Bate, but at the end of the day, I don't think they'll make him NXT champion.
Braun Breaker's that next one for
Yeah, he's
NXT.
really,
yeah.
really pushing that kid, even though I think he's still green as fuck. But Breaker,
No, that's why this is why this is kind of gonna be a test because we've seen Breaker have his moments where it's like, he needs more work.
right.
And Bate is already like seasoned, so
Yep.
Bate was seasoned when he was 19, son.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Was he a
he's already
24-year-old young man now?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Chicago match with him and Dunn, where they just tore the house down at Takeover, was just
One
like,
of the
dude.
best. He's only
Amazing.
25
kiss.
years old.
Shit. I hope we see Pete Dunne back.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Tired of this fucking Butch.
Knock on wood. I don't mind Butch. Dewdrop drives me nuts though.
Yeah, that dude drops.
Dewdrop is
What-
terrible.
Like,
That's
really,
too much
Vince?
fun.
What the hell were you smoking that you came up with Dewdrop and you're like, that's it. That's some good shit. Give me that.
He was smoking Dewdrop in the back. Not literally, because I mean,
I'm
Wow.
about to say,
I'm
man,
just saying,
you
'cause
know
Vince-
Vince likes
you can't
blondes
read-
though. Don't do that. You know Vince has a thing for blondes and boobs
Probably-
and
probably paid her off too.
shit.
Now,
Yo, we need more Larry David clips.
Oh,
More
man.
Larry David clips.
If only you
I
guys
agree.
were on YouTube, you play another one bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun.
Mm. Great song.
Hey man, Plastic
Classic.
Vince, man. Another girl, another payoff, another suit.
Yo,
Another
Mark
big-
Canna, he killed the Phillies. Oh man,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, good for them. Good for the fucking.
single-handedly.
He's been solid. This guy, I like him.
He's been solid.
He gets hits.
He gets on base, even if he doesn't hit. Solid fielder.
Have the Phillies done anything since 08, 09?
Not really.
Not
They
really.
struggled. That's about it.
Mm.
They get talent, but they just can't put it together.
No, I'm surprised how good they did. First of all, when they got rid of Girardi, and then also when Bryce Harper went down.
And then they ran into the
Mm.
Mets.
That is true. Reality hit.
Bryce is on his way back. He hit a home run today in his minor league rehab start.
They say he still might have to get Tommy John at the end of the year.
Oof.
Who? Harper?
Yeah.
He was supposed to have like 2 years ago. He never got the surgery.
No,
Oh,
that's
shit.
why. That's what's been messing with him this whole time. He can't even play the field. He got a DH.
Because the thumb injury came but a hit by pitch, and then they had to put.
But prior to that was his elbow.
Was the elbow?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he also has elbow pain.
yeah. I thought he already had the Tommy John surgery and shit. Oh damn.
Nah, he's gonna have to get that shit eventually.
Eee. Have fun with that.
What's up, DJ Eric, who says, I'm on Team Chris G. Go Mets. Sorry, Josh.
My man.
Do you read sign language, DJ Eric?
Yeah. Are you fluent?
All right. So Canna making his money.
Nice double.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad the Mets are doing good this year. You guys deserve it.
Nice.
I'm just curious what you guys do in the postseason now.
Me too, but if history has told me anything in my 31 years of actually watching the Mets is that when we actually do make the playoffs and we're a good team, we make it far at least. Like we make it to the NLCS.
They're going to the World Series. They got DeGrom and Scherzer.
Wait,
They're
wait,
going to
can't sleep
destroy
on
the Dodgers with
bro.
that.
You can't sleep
They're
on
going
the
to
Dodgers.
destroy the Dodgers
can't
with
sleep
that.
on the
They're going to
Braves
wipe the
either.
floor with them.
Something
could
happened.
Wipe
easily-
the floor.
We
Yeah,
could
that's the
easily
thing. You
hit
the
a
can't
whole
whole
sleep on
shilling Randy
Atlanta.
Johnson strategy.
We could easily hit a
Ugh.
terrible stretch.
Really, Romeo? I'm still
I'm
over
sorry I had
that.
to bring that up. But
That's still
that was
sore.
you know, That's what won him the World Series. That
I was like,
that
Jesus
1-2
Christ,
bunch.
this stupid ass duo.
And they had to overcome
What?
all the ghosts of Yankee
Hard to
Stadium.
tell.
Johnson
just
and
happened?
Schilling.
What just happened? Catcher's interference.
My bad. I was wondering about what happened on the field here.
Nah, you good. I'm behind, so go ahead and explain this.
Now, supposedly they called catcher's interference on Higgy. I didn't see it. Even the replays I'm watching now, I didn't see the bat hit the glove, but the umpire said yeah, so that's why Beatty's on first.
That's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, that was weird.
I've noticed the Yankees catchers do that a lot.
You clear it. Interference!
But not this year. That used to happen with Sanchez.
I've not seen that a lot.
It's a rare.
I see more balks than catcher interference.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it down, son.
All right, relax. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I love small ball, son. So when I see
best
bunts
bunter in the game.
runners moving, I get excited.
It's the best
That's
bunter.
true.
Why you so crazy? Take it easy. Take it easy.
Oh,
Oh shit.
When your catcher is the best bunter on your team, I don't even know what that says about your team.
I mean,
You
to be fair,
you
that's
really
all-
want Alvarez, is what it says.
Exactly.
Yeah, for real. to be fair, Nito's bunting ability is probably the best ability he got.
Yeah.
So
Because
it
he
comes in
doesn't call a
handy.
good game.
No,
He really doesn't call a good game.
holy
I
crap.
think
bunt.
Alvarez will be good.
Hey, man, Armand, I like a good bunt. You'd
Yep.
be surprised how like much these guys cannot bunt worth anything. And then you see like a really good one where you're just like, damn. That was impressive.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Let's go.
Huge
Get a
spot for
hit.
the Mets. They got 2 chances to tie this game. 1 hit.
Can we go old school here? Can we get it? Can we go old school here? Can we get a hit and run? Come on.
On second and third?
Yep.
With 1 out? With 1 out? No.
Yep.
That's risky.
It is risky.
Damn, he got a really good bunt. I just saw that
You-
real time in my mind. That was a
You're
really
throwing
really
out at
good
home
one.
there, buddy. You sure you want to do that? You sure you want to roll the dice?
Listen, man.
Come on, Nemo.
Only thing in life I ever took a risk with was baseball. Everything else was like, I risked it.
We know what kind of manager Jay News is. Like, is a
Yeah.
fucking manager. Is like,
It's the bases loaded. I want to hit and run.
whatever it takes.
I'm giving everybody the green light.
Yeah. 3-0, swing away. Swing away, kid. Fuck it. I don't care if it's in the dirt. All right. All right. Let's go, Nemo.
Montas
Let's
getting
go.
back into this one.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh, nice.
You're Keith Hernandez. He couldn't hide his. He couldn't hide his disappointment.
Damn, what, he strike out?
No. You'll see.
Ah. It's coming up.
That was good. I mean, that was well hit too.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all got really good numbers with runners on.
Surprisingly.
Impressive.
He's not surprisingly. You paid for all that. You better be good on it.
Well, I mean, it's finally generating
Right.
on the field, though, right?
It's like
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, motherfucker.
it's funny how like Chris's stream is like so behind.
I know.
You know, so you're just seeing it.
The delayed reaction makes for good entertainment.
I can't talk. I'm still on a Nimmo at bat, and it's 1-2.
Good. No, I don't feel so bad. I
Thank you,
was
Sling.
sorry. Yeah, I was Sling.
Sling TV, ladies and gentlemen.
You got to use that Puerto Rican peacock, man.
Hey,
Comes in handy.
man.
This is our real workhorse right here.
Don't do it.
Go
Don't
ahead.
do it.
Go
You
ahead.
don't do it. You don't run on that guy.
Boil it.
You must be crazy.
He tried it. He tried it.
Stop
Gotta take a risk.
sign. Stop
So-
sign. No, you don't take. Of course, he says it.
He
You
says
gotta
Got
take
thrown
the
out. Somebody got thrown out at the plate.
You never know.
Who got thrown out at the plate?
They got thrown out. Yeah, he was out.
I think
I think
the
he's
rookie.
not-
The rookie.
I haven't
You
seen
know-
it yet.
That's
I think the
probably-
rookie.
You didn't go for the plate.
Oh,
Oh,
kinda-
the catcher. What is he
Hold
Kinda
on.
started.
This is
I mean, he,
probably
kinda
the
scored.
thing in the game that irritates me the most. The whole blocking the plate thing. Anyways,
Yeah, it's a good hit.
I
Miss
feel like
the
they
old
were-
days.
they're
Back in
they're
my
reviewing
day.
that right now. They're reviewing it right now because you can
What are
tell
they reviewing?
Higgins
They're blocking
he
the
was in
plate.
front of the plate and he didn't give Beatty I forget what the term is, but he didn't give Beatty
Sliding space or some shit.
the
like
sliding
that.
space in or whatever
Personal
the case is.
space.
Yeah, in order to get to the base. So I don't know.
But the ball got. They're way ahead of.
I
where
hear
Bader was
you,
at.
but it's the Buster Posey
He has to
rule.
catch the ball.
Hey man,
Didn't
I'll
they
make the
change?
rule.
Didn't they kind of like change that rule though? Like
No,
recently?
Absolutely not.
I don't
No,
know
but I heard
what's
like there's some
going on.
kind of rule. Like I heard there was like some kind of rule that they did adjust or something
They wanted to
when it comes
adjust.
to that.
They wanted to adjust it for next season because they can't do it in season. So,
He's all right. He's not blocking the plate though. He's reaching over for the tag.
but
It's like bang
so
bang.
He's out.
I hear
I
you.
think he's out.
He's out. He's out.
If
But-
the rule works in our favor, though, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
That's a great throw by the rookie.
I'll take two.
Right on line. Yeah,
Well,
he
mine's on
catches it.
commercial. Yeah, mine's is
He
on
catch-
commercial, so I
Mine
don't know.
He
is-
what's
catches
going
it in
on.
front of the plate, and then he reaches across the line for the tag. But he's
He
not
dropped-
completely blocking the plate.
He dropped his knee in front of the plate before he had the ball in his glove.
But he's in front of the plate when he gets the ball from the right fielder.
Hey man, I don't make the rules, but
I just watched it at my time. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. He's not right on the base path. He's right in front of it, and then he reaches across it to go tag the runner.
he's probably out regardless. But like that's the thing about the rule that is so ambiguous. You don't necessarily know where the running path is, what the right play is gonna be, like what the right call is, and whatnot. I was like, what?
or how you can block correctly.
Yeah, like if you're a catcher and you're receiving the ball from your outfielder, like what am I supposed to do? Like take 3 steps back and then reach across the guy for this? Like,
Oh, he's in front of the plate. He's not even like blocking. He's
Yeah.
in front of it.
I haven't a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
Bro, that's like the most random clip you probably have ever done. What the fuck?
Oh shit!
we know what it is. It's an out,
Yo,
That's the last thing I would have thought.
but I like the clip.
from Romeo out of all people.
Fucking Naruto.
Naruto. Yo.
Is that the young kid, Osvaldo Cabrera?
Yeah.
Yep,
He looks
Is
like
it?
Richie Valens.
that is our pup.
Bro, I thought that was Judge. 'Cause I
No,
expect
Judge is in
right field.
center.
Yeah,
That's Richie Valens.
that's why I was like,
Wait.
"What are you doing? You don't run
Wait.
on Judge." But it was Cabrera.
So you said they reviewed it?
They so after the call was made, you saw the umpire talking with another umpire, and I thought they were going to review, but they didn't.
Oh, all right.
Also, yeah.
Not because like it was on commercial on my end, so that's why I was like, oh, I wasn't sure.
That's a great throw by the kid.
Yeah.
Right on line. Well done.
That was a beautiful throw.
I feel great as a Yankees fan to see Trevino and Hickey behind the plate than Sanchez, because Sanchez would have messed it up so many times.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure Sanchez holds on to that ball. To be honest,
I was gonna say,
No.
he probably dropped the ball.
I don't
No,
even know if he
that-
catches it. I don't
He
think
does not catch
catches
that.
it.
You're talking about the king of the pass ball. He's not catching that. He'd be like,
Yeah, they would have scored
"Ole!"
already. Yeah, they would have scored already from pass balls, or yeah.
And he'll come back to the dugout. Mira, it was not my fault. It went offline.
It took a bad hop.
Bro, Joe Girardi's blood pressure went up so much with Sanchez.
Oh my god! Joe's like, here, you manage, I'll catch.
Shit stressed him out so much. He took a job in Philly and just didn't give a fuck.
Exile me to Philly.
Well, that's supposedly that's one of the reasons why they didn't re-sign Girardi.
He couldn't relate to the young players, right?
Yeah. They said they brought up the clashes between him and Sanchez, that he didn't like Sanchez's catching.
I mean,
Because I bet it wasn't no clashes with Judge or Torres.
And there he was right. I mean, Girardi was right. None of them are on the team no more. So what does that tell you?
I like Girardi.
He was, but when it came to the postseason, though, he froze up a lot. Though that was my knock on Girardi. Is he's a great regular season manager, but when you put him in a high pressure postseason, he buckles a lot.
he went back to that binder too many damn times, man.
Yeah,
that binder was his crutch, and he went to that thing too many times. He never trusted his gut. He didn't know how to take a risk in game.
The only time he didn't buckle was 09, no?
Which is funny because that's kind of Dave Roberts' problem. When he goes to his gut in the playoffs, it kind of backfired on him.
Hey man,
But he got those baby bombers to the ALCS with the Astros. That Yankee team had no business being there.
Oh, you mean the cheating Astros that season?
Forgot about that.
Over that. We're not over. Yep,
that part.
Best believe Houston. We have not forget the North. Hashtag the North remembers.
Remember when they were at Yankee Stadium, we killed Houston in Yankee Stadium.
We annihilated them, and then we go to to this day, I don't understand how we cannot hit in Houston. It boggles my mind.
They got the trash cans.
Everywhere else in Major League Baseball, we have no problem pitching or hitting. We go to Houston, it's like everything just dies, and it makes no fucking sense. I can curse on here, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense. Like Houston is the one ballpark where like everything just goes to hell at all times. Even the Altuve damn homer. So we did all that for LeMahieu to get the 2-run bomb to tie it, just for Aroldis to do that to Altuve. It was like
that's what he does.
Yeah, but it's in Houston of all places. It's like regardless. It's like when we go to Houston, it's like. You know how like in the NBA where like teams used to go to like the Warriors and play in Oracle and it's like all hell broke loose because teams did not like playing in Oracle? Mm-hmm. That's what Houston has become for like the Yankees. That's like our Oracle where it's like all hell just breaks loose and it's just like, yeah, we don't play like this anywhere else. Oof. I hate that stadium with like impunity. I just want to, well, I can't say that because then I don't want legal action on my ass, but you know what I mean.
Basically, fuck that stadium.
There you go.
And all its inhabitants.
I know.
He threw the sick. See, I don't know.
What happened? What did he do now?
No. Like Taijuan Walker throws the same pitch in the same spot, 2 pitches back to back. He gets a ball called one and a strike called another. And I'm here like, this is the same thing. Huh?
Benintendi just missed that.
He's making solid contact now.
Oh, a little under it, and that's gone. Damn it.
By the way, Jose Altuve had some kind of buzzer under his jersey. You cannot.
Jose Altuve can go to hell. He can go to hell.
He didn't want his jersey taken off because
Jose Altuve, Reggie Miller,
like bullshit.
Trae Young. Who else can we say that of like New Yorkers that as a New Yorker we hate? And it's just like they can go to hell.
Name? You named Altuve, Trae Young, and who else?
Reggie Miller.
Oh,
Who else is on that? Deshaun Jackson.
Does Deshaun Jackson really have that much hate?
Yes,
Yeah,
as a
well,
Giants fan,
not a
yes,
lot.
because Deshaun used to be the guy that killed us, and Miracle the Meadowlands too. He's the one that returns the kickoff to
I'll
cement
give you
that
one that's up
comeback.
there. I'll give you one that's up
Oh,
there.
the Eagles wide
Giants
receiver.
hate.
I'm here thinking I'm here thinking Deshaun Jackson. You said I'm here thinking Deshaun Watson. You're saying Deshaun Jackson.
Nah, Deshaun Jackson. As a Giants fan, we detest Deshaun Jackson.
For sure. Yeah.
I'll give you a New York villain, Tom Brady.
Yeah,
we used to own Tom Brady. As a Giants fan, we own him. We'd be like, nah, Eli's got 2 wins.
Fan, no.
Eli's what, 6-2 against Tom Brady, including 2 Super Bowls? Like, nah, I like that one.
But Tom Brady caused a lot of havoc for Jets fans.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, for y'all, I apologize.
For years.
For the other side of New Yorkers, I apologize for y'all for what Tom Brady did to you. Every year, twice a year, that was unfair, unjust. It should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and I'm sorry.
Here's a villain you remember, J News. You remember John Rocker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Braves closer?
Batteries in the ballpark. Oh, John Rocker. When D batteries became useful.
Chipper Jones. Yeah, I didn't like Chipper Jones that much.
Yo, I remember. So the day that the police escorted Rocker to the stadium, to Shea Stadium, I was actually
wild
there.
To say, right?
I was actually there that day when all the police and everybody was there, all the media was there.
Shea was a wild place, man. R.I.P.
Word.
Oh, J News. Chase Utley.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Pat Burrow.
You know what it is with Pat? He killed us, right? He killed the Mets. I never hated Pat.
But he wasn't a jerk.
Utley. He wasn't a jerk. I hated Chase Utley. That was something different.
I hear that respect hate. Like as a Yankees fan, I have that too, where it's like respect hate. Like,
Who's the
Big
Red Sox
Papi.
you dislike the most? I'll give you one. Jonathan Papelbon.
Oh,
I dislike his ass too.
no, you know what it was? It was Johnny Damn Damon. Between that stupid beard, that stupid hair, that stupid stance, and then he would always hit the Yankees well when it mattered most for some stupid reason. It made no sense. Like, all right, Big Papi, we all know Big Papi was good. Manny Ramirez used to be a Yankee killer.
Papi.
Manny Ramirez was great. Damon made no damn sense. It's like this damn caveman kills us repeatedly. Why?
I didn't like Euclid. I didn't like Varitek. They had a lot of people I wanted to punch in the face.
Oh, Varitek can go to hell for that fight.
Speaking of punch in the face.
What?
I see A-Rod.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? As Yankees fans, we don't really claim A-Rod. We'll be like, we're thankful for 09, but we don't really claim you.
No franchise. I don't even think the sport claims him anymore.
No.
Like A-Rod, he's cool.
It's like, thank you. Shouldn't have broke up with Kate Hudson, but that was one. Cheater has 5.
Or cheated on Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo.
Yeah. I don't know how the hell you do that,
it was
but
interesting.
he's A-Rod.
It was interesting.
She probably deserved it.
She definitely deserved it.
I mean, as a Puerto Rican, we do not defend J-Lo, so that tells you enough right there. Where it's like,
you got more.
Because you deserve to be screwed. You deserve to be screwed. Now he's saying no.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
J-Lo has a history where it's like, you probably did something.
She got more rings than all my favorite sports franchises put together. I don't want nothing to do with J-Lo.
But she finally got married though, son. Like
to Ben Affleck.
For the second time.
For the second time. It's like you finally went through with your first choice 17 years ago. Congratulations, I guess. You ran through.
No question about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
Exactly. You and Trey She ain't trade stories with Jennifer Garner before that.
It's crazy out here, bro. It's crazy.
Ben
Hey,
that
man.
ass had 3 women: J-Lo, Jennifer Garner, and J-Lo. Oh, 2 women.
Hollywood, man. That's why I want no
And
parts
then,
of Hollywood.
Right, and she was married. She was married to Mark Anthony, right?
Yeah.
She was married to Mark Anthony.
She has a kid with Mark Anthony.
She married her
The
dancer
the
that
twin,
time.
right? The twins, right?
The twins are with Mark.
She married
Yep.
the dancer that time. Fucking.
No, she
Chris.
got engaged to the dancer at that time. She
They
never
never
married.
married.
No, they never married.
She had a first marriage prior to Diddy.
Right.
Yep.
So
She had
was
Diddy until Shine shot up the club, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm off this hip hop shit."
Yeah.
She had
She's like, I'll go to the R&B
she
side.
had Ben, then she dropped Ben, and you guys don't like Jenny Fun. Fanatic World, as a Puerto Rican, we do not claim J-Lo. We respect her for her works. We respect her for what she does for the culture. That's where it ends. No, we do
You know
not
what's
like
funny?
her.
She don't even remember where she lives at. I remember that video where she was trying to find like her block, and she could even know where she lived. She forgot where she lived at.
And Castle Hill's not hard to find.
It's not.
It's
And she got an ass
really
like a
not.
racehorse.
It's like, dude, it's right off the Bruckner. What are you doing?
She's the favorite in the Kentucky Derby.
Man.
What is Chris talking about?
I don't know, man. You know me. I just be talking shit. I'm just hoping Bobo
J-Lo's
back
married to her
fucking gets
cousin.
paid.
She probably was, man. I can't even deny that.
Damn, she was one of those Puerto Ricans.
Yo, she was a fly girl. Shit could have been happening back then.
True.
I was gonna say something about A-Rod and I forgot.
Thank you, Safet. I appreciate you, Safet, because you didn't say fuck the Mets.
Well, he said fuck Astros. I
that's
wholeheartedly
that's a
agree with
mutual,
that.
That's a mutual feeling. Even though they did my man Beltran dirty, but it's cool.
He's the exception.
We're so biased, it's not even funny. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little out
It
there.
sucks for Beltran because that situation. It sucks that he hasn't gotten a chance to manage.
I know
because of that.
Isn't he doing commentary on the Yes Network?
Yeah, he's doing that, but it's just the fact that the situation where he was supposed to be a manager, and the 2 guys who also got suspended, they're back in the league. They were back after their suspensions, and Beltran hasn't even gotten the chance since then.
I hope he does eventually. It's safe to say though he was already he was a better manager than Mickey Callaway.
I was a better manager than Mickey Callaway.
Yeah. And you weren't sending the dick pics. That's the best part about
it. He was terrible.
Oh boy,
I didn't like his I didn't like his attitude for that. For the New York, for the New York market,
he's like, oh no, these guys are great. Everybody's fighting for each other. The vibe in the locker room is really good, and we're like 15 games under 500.
It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about? We suck. Like, bro, we suck. What are you talking about?
Guys playing MLB The Show in the fucking clubhouse. The franchise is doing great.
He's that Sue's on after the games.
Wasn't Callaway the same guy that he got upset at a reporter? That a reporter said something about like, "I'll see you tomorrow" or something. He made some kind of comment, and then Callaway got mad, and then another player got upset at the reporter.
Jesse Vargas got tight first, and then Callaway got mad after.
Yeah, that bitch ass.
Yes, Armand. Yes,
absolutely.
Wow.
I remember that. And it was like the reporter didn't even do anything crazy. He didn't ask him he didn't ask him a slick question. I think he made like a remark saying something about I'll see you tomorrow or some shit.
Yeah, this Jesse Vargas is a dick.
And I were like, what? Like, what the fuck was this about?
Damn, Jeff top 5 in batting average this year.
It wasn't like this guy. What's his name? From the Phillies when they asked him like, oh, do you hear the boos when you're out there?
All right, all right, all right.
Was that Castellanos?
All
No,
right.
slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, what's going on here?
Come on. Safe and Pete actually scored.
What are we doing over there?
We tied it up?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
I saw some bad camera work.
I will say, in to piggyback off of what Romeo just said, I don't know what sort of defense the Yankees are playing there. That was a box.
3-2, 3-2, 3-2.
Misplay. I don't know who was throwing where.
Was that Gleyber Torres?
Yeah, I don't.
That sounds like the culprit. Yeah. If it's from the infield.
Nice hit.
Because if you see the relay was good to go home.
Oh, Pete. Oh, my God, Pete.
Yeah, Pete stumbled down.
No, but he's.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. That was a terrible play.
I'm about to come up to it right now.
Yeah, that was Gleyber. That is an awful job by Gleyber Torres. My God.
He might have got thrown out if he would have kept going. So maybe it would.
Yeah.
Look at Buck. Linda was trying to calm down Buck. Buck's pissed.
No, Gleyber's trying to go get the runner that's far off a second.
I don't know why.
But he's running. He's not.
Here's Gleyber with the catch. He's supposed to relay home, and he holds on to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here
because
we go.
he doesn't. He's obsessed with the runner. He's obsessed with the McNeil.
All right, so we
When
got a
Alonso
gapper.
He would have had Pete
at third. Honestly, he might have had him at third going back. Even if we would have not had him at third, you probably would have got him caught in between.
What are you doing, Gleyber?
Oh, I hope Pete's all right, though. Damn, that was a tough stumble.
Pete's ass, bro.
Yeah.
Pete was frozen at third, and you decided to just, oh, my God. Sorry, I just watched it real time here, and my God, that was the dumbest play
you can see on Gleyber's face that he fucked up. At least he knows he fucked up.
Why would you do that?
I know he fucked up.
You had Alonso frozen at third.
It's legendary New York Met, Gleyber Torres.
Jesus Christ. That's a
How
great
old is
hit,
Gleyber?
by the way.
Yeah.
He's not even this. He's still young.
He's
He's
still
not even his
24,
prime yet.
25, man. He'll be fine.
You had him stumbling, going back to third.
But he's never had good defensive instincts, though. That's always been the thing on him. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's a better. Yeah, he's by far a better second baseman. That's about it.
Frankie, you didn't deserve to come out like that. Yeah, you served up a great hit, but you didn't deserve that. Jesus.
At least he did better.
I mean, it's a better start.
Yeah.
Gleyber's getting on my Sanchez list where I almost want him gone. I love Sanchez, but I was like, nah. It came to a point where it's like, you're a liability to the team. You got to go. Gleyber's really close to hitting that list where you are beyond a liability.
Is he that bad? Has he been that bad this year?
Well, they got the kids in the farm system that they're going to take his fucking spot if he don't pick his shit up.
So at the plate, he's inconsistent, but defensively, he's a liability.
Yeah, he's liability.
They tried him at short. It didn't work. They put him at second. You just saw what happened. He has those moments.
Yeah.
Has he played third?
No, he doesn't have a good enough arm for third base.
He. Not to mention, we have. It's not LeMahieu. Who do we have at third? Like our infield defense is really good, except for Gleyber. So everyone decides to hit towards Gleyber because they know everyone else is really, really good.
Yeah.
Between LeMahieu, IKF, and Rizzo,
Mm-hmm.
we are nice. It's just Gleyber. Gleyber is where hopes and dreams die. And that's where people tend to hit.
All right, 2 up. Let's see if we can capitalize.
Damn, man. We were out of the inning. Or keeping Alonso at third.
Keith Hernandez is blaming Kiner Falefa for not helping out Gleyber and telling him where to go. That Gleyber's back was towards the plate. Gleyber probably thought Alonso already scored, and that Kiner Falefa has to help out his second baseman there and let him know where to go.
He
Hey,
should. That's the way the play should go on the field.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, you have to have better instincts of what's in front of you. If you know that the play behind you, there's a player rounding second base, you would figure he's probably going home, where the ball ended up splitting the two outfielders. So for you to think, or for Keith to say that Connor Falefa should have helped him out, sure, but like, nah.
And
But
I
then also, but also, like when you're doing that in real time, everything's going so fast.
Yeah,
That,
yeah. You're not thinking about that stuff. So yeah.
and they just show the
That
replay
Connor Falefa
here.
was like 10 feet away, like on the ground.
No, IKF was backing up Glaber in case it gets past Glaber because Glaber's the liability. And if they have to go home, IKF is a better arm going home than Glaber. So IKF was backing up Glaber, but no one was covering second. But Glaber could have just thrown the ball to the pitcher and we would have been good.
All right. They got out of the inning.
Yeah, but there's now a tie game on the board, which did not need to happen. That was preventable.
It was.
don't worry. They're gonna score 5 runs in the bottom of the inning. Watch. They'll score 5 runs.
Very confident. Very confident.
Never know. Taiwan might still be out there.
If he is, I'm happy about that.
That should be the deal. He should be out there.
If he's out there, he's getting the Danhausen curse.
Will it work? Because Danhausen's curse is.
Oh, is it? I was like,
Remember I did it last. Remember I did it last night. I did it last night too.
Romeo knows I bang with wrestling too, so I get those references. Like I know about Danhausen. And stupid.
That's it.
You. Danhausen ain't got that smoke for Hook. We know that though.
Yeah, it don't work on Hook.
That was short lived, yo. I actually bought myself a Hookhausen shirt. That shit lasts for like a week.
That's what they did. They just wanted to get the merch out. You know, get the hook.
It worked.
Reel a couple of you guys in, and then that's it.
I don't know how to feel about AEW right now because they come here to DC in October, but like right now they're kind of like, is this CM Punk stuff in like, is it like a shoot? Is it like a work? It feels like they're in shambles right now.
Nobody doesn't really know, to be honest.
Nobody knows, which is the best.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell's going on? It's like I bought a ticket and like, what am I expecting? Like, am I expecting drama? And CM Punk is like,
nobody
this,
knows.
I'm not wrestling. Bye.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on out here?
Yes, exactly.
But I don't think it's a situation where he's like wanting to leave. I don't think it's that though.
But it's not just him though. It's like throughout the card, it's like, dude.
No, I mean, as in like the reports when they were saying, oh, that they were in fear that he was gonna quit the company. I was like, I don't think it's that far. At least not yet.
I think we got a lot of good intrigue going into All Out so far. A couple weeks out, we got all this shit with Mox and Punk happening. We got this shit with Heyman now. MJF still a mystery. The Trios title, Omega's back. We got the American Dragon about to fuck somebody up.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yo, AEW's paying you, Chris. Look at that.
Oh, man, it's just exciting.
Throwing down the card. Like he's throwing down the card. Holy shit.
I love it, man. I might be in the Battle Royal. Who knows? I'm the Joker.
Well, then I am too.
You're kind of right.
Exactly.
Chris gonna get thrown out. He's gonna get thrown out like Gilbert. He's gonna get thrown out like Gilbert did.
I hope not. I want to get Santino'd.
Oh, baby, that's a good one, Frantic World.
So, yeah.
Oh, they're unifying those tiles too. Nice.
Shouts to Frantic World on that one.
Ooh.
And Antoine.
I'll say this ahead of time. B. Priestley wins.
I was gonna say, is that Davenport? Bree Priestley?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll say this also. Mako gonna fuck someone up.
I mean, she should. Yeah. Some.
So I'm guessing they're just doing like a full rebrand because of the NXT Europe thing next year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So they're pretty much just like demolishing UK and then just making it to Europe.
They're also transitioning NXT back into what it used to be.
Yeah, supposedly it's supposed to go back to blue. I mean, I don't know if it's going to go back
Thank you.
to old,
Thank you.
Not completely like black and gold. I'm sure they're gonna be like still the vibrant colors and like they're that.
I don't like that shit.
Pattern.
Get that shit out. Go back to black and gold.
No, they'll go back to black and gold, but it's gonna be like the old school black and gold, where it's a lot more developmental. Like you're talking about when the Four Horsewomen were really coming up as the Four Horsewomen, when Sami Zayn was back on there way before KO, when Cesaro was back on there.
I'll be fine with that. Yeah, I'll be fine with that
Because it's like that developmental, but it's more wrestling based and not more like glitter and color and Mandy Rose and this and that. Like nah,
because you know what it is with 2.0, they don't have that. What they're trying to do is that they're trying to be like Raw and SmackDown with like these people that you know that talk all the time, and it's like some of these guys they're not talkers. It's like let them fucking work in the ring.
Yep.
It's like you can't compare it to Raw and SmackDown because Raw and SmackDown is unfair. You have a Roman Reigns, you have a Randy Orton, you have a Seth Rollins, you have a lot of these established characters. Even the women's division, you have the entire Four Horsewomen, you have Asuka, you have Alexa, you have a beyond beliefs to where Triple H has a lot more to play with on the main roster to where NXT is just unfair. So that's where you gotta go back to your roots, which was developmental.
Yeah, but then also like when they did the full rebrand of NXT, I think what they did is that they threw too many like these new people out. Yeah, they threw way too many of these new people out there that it was like, well, let's see which sticks. And I mean, you have some good people like you have Breaker. I mean, they're gonna, you know, he's one of their guys. I think the best one is Carmelo Hayes. I think he's their best guy.
Carmelo Hayes is their bread and butter right now.
So he's their best. He's easily the best guy.
But what I was going to say, what they really needed to do what they need to do with NXT currently is put the veterans back on the NXT roster in order for these newer guys to get more experience in the ring, to get them taught how to really put a match together. Because if you put new guys in there with new guys, they're not really going to learn anything. They're just going to freaking fail on TV and look like it's a clusterfuck of a mess, which is what I read a lot of the time in the freaking dirt sheets. And it's like, yeah, that's not cool, you know?
I think they're gonna go back and try to sign a couple like top indie talents with a little bit of name value, and then bring them in, like you know the guys that have it around for a while, maybe on the indie scene.
Or just keep doing what you guys were. Or just keep doing what you're doing. Like Dolph Ziggler came down for a little bit, put people over, and then came back up. Apollo Crews came down for a little bit, still established his character. Eventually, he'll come back up. Send someone like Ricochet Send someone like Ricochet who's still got to work on his mic skills, but has great matchups with everyone. Gladly will put people over. You got people on the main roster that aren't really doing much. They're just sitting in camera. It's like, why not go back down to NXT and like, yo, Braun Breaker, I can put him over. Mandy Rose, I can put her over. Nakia Lyons, all right, y'all are so obsessed with Nakia Lyons, I can go put her over.
Carmelo and Ricochet would be a nice match.
Oh, it was slap in ring. Carmelo would eat him on the mic, but in ring it would be a great match because Ricochet is way underutilized in ring.
Yeah, Lugo, come on, baby, get us out of it.
As far as the main roster, they're doing great work. They're progressing rightly. Raw is now watchable again. SmackDown. As soon as they get Sasha and Naomi back into SmackDown will become watchable again. They're still little by little getting that together. The problem's gonna be
I'm not getting my hopes up.
The problem with SmackDown is once Roman's gone, then what? Because you don't have that top of the card. Yep. But a lot of it gets solved with simple. You get Sasha and Naomi back. Charlotte comes back from her hiatus.
Now you're fucking talking.
And then you build on top of the women's division, and the women just run the show while you get your main event with the guys together.
Triple H has one more guy he's got to get. Triple H has one more guy he's got to get back. Bray Wyatt.
Absolutely.
Save that for Mania. That's either a Rumble or a Mania thing. You do. That's in case of emergency break glass type of person.
That's Rumble number.
I'm trying to think who's still out there that he didn't get. Bray Wyatt, Sasha, Naomi.
No, Sasha and Naomi's coming. That's basic. They've been breadcrumbing that for the last couple of weeks to where that's happening. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, like even that car break-in, that was a work. That was a work. That car break-in, that was a work.
Plus, remember, Charlotte is a main player. And
what's wrong with you, Josh?
Plus, Charlotte's the main player, and Charlotte's on SmackDown. So you got 3 women right there that, like, boom, your women's division is settled right there. Bray is you save that for a Rumble or Mania, and that's mainly because you got to figure out what you're gonna do with him. Like, you need a plan for Bray Wyatt.
The problem with Bray
is he either a World's Bray Wyatt? Is he the Fiend Bray Wyatt? Is he Husky Harris Bray Wyatt? Or are we going in a completely new direction?
He's definitely not doing Husky Harris. He hates that character.
But still,
he hates that character so much that anything Husky Harris related, he doesn't sign. Like, he lets, like, that's one of his requests and signings. He doesn't sign nothing Husky Harris.
No, you could have Bray Wyatt doing what he was already doing. Just have him win some damn feuds. He always lost.
No, he won as a Fiend. He was like Michael Myers in wrestling. But the problem was then he faced Goldberg, and Goldberg beat him in 3 minutes or less, and that was the end of the Fiend. And that was the end of that. But going up to that, he beat everyone.
Yeah,
he killed Finn Balor. He killed Seth Rollins. He took the title.
After that whole debacle at Hell in a Cell where he should not even fucking lost in the first.
He didn't lose. No, he didn't lose Hell in a Cell. Nobody won that match. The problem is that they made him look overly strong, like ridiculously strong.
He should just
that was the problem.
You should just put the title on him right there.
No, that was the
God.
Come on.
So if you're bringing back Bray Wyatt, you need a plan, short term and long term. This is what we're gonna do with this. It's gotta be like a big 4 pay-per-view where it really makes sense, but it's gotta be like, all right, either you're our champion or we're gonna give you autonomy on your character and you just run the fuck wild and go with it. Or if you're Bray Wyatt, you don't come back.
Yo, I don't even know Bray. I don't even think Bray Wyatt knows what he wants to do.
Mr. Tag.
I think he's
Mr.
getting
Tag,
the itch
Mr.
back.
Tag.
No, he missed
Mr.
it.
Tag.
He missed it.
This is why we have 18 cameras in the ballparks.
And 17 ohms.
But to finish our Bray Wyatt talk, I would love him back. Bring him back as either of the worlds. That's going to go over like gangbusters. That's money. And I think Trips running the show knows what to do with that.
I just want to see him come back.
What was that? Oh, they just gave it to him?
This defensive indifference. I'm not a big fan of this shit.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
What was that?
It's not a stolen
Buck
base
is pissed.
The defense doesn't care.
What the hell? No, I'm just like, it's a little. I think that was a strike. That's why I'm like, what just happened?
All right, Josh Donaldson.
That was like borderline strike. That was like borderline strike.
Come on, Donaldson. You got to represent for all the Joshes out there.
It's a lot of pressure.
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Give me a good one.
Popped them up. All right, good enough.
Yes. Josh. Fuck Josh. Donaldson, that is.
Yeah, right.
No, say that to the rest of Josh's. Is this your king? Is this your king? Josh Donaldson, is this your king for the Joshes out there?
Don't get me involved in this.
You are exempt.
You have like
you're good peoples, you're exempt.
You guys,
for the rest out there.
Don't you guys meet once a year in the big Josh council? Big Josh fight?
No, the Josh Con? You mean the Josh Con?
Oh, you mean the Josh fight? Well, technically I haven't been there, so I never lost. So I don't know how that works.
Oh, you were on the IL? You were on the injured list?
I just wanted a bigger contract, so I sat out.
You weren't vaccinated?
He pulled a KD.
No, nah, I'm definitely vaccinated. I'm not Kyrie. What are you talking about?
Can we talk about that for a minute? Since we're
half
on
man, half season.
We're on the sports channel. We can talk all the sports we want.
So today at around 11:30 a.m.
Oh boy!
I got a notification on my phone telling me, "Hey, Kevin Durant says, well, no, Joe Tsai and Steve Nash and management stated Kevin Durant's gonna change his mind. He's gonna play with us this season.
Official statement.
Official statement. Kevin Durant hasn't said anything publicly. This has been the most, I don't even know what to call it, BS drama I've ever seen in the NBA. Dude, he requested trade. They said, yeah, we're going to find a trade for you. Hold that down for a minute. Then he holds up the owner in London telling him, hey, I don't want to come back, or you get rid of the coach and the GM, and then we good money. 2 weeks later, the owner, the coach, and the GM say, nah, we good. We straight. He's going to play. What is going on in the NBA? Someone tell me how this is working right now. Because I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
When you try to leave your main chick for the side chick and the side chick don't want you, so you gotta go back to the main chick. And the main chick makes it public. You try to leave for your side chick, but you with me now. We a couple. We go on IG official, and that's that.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Nobody wanted to give up a king's ransom for Durant.
Yo.
And so the Nets told Durant, hey, you're under contract for 4 years. You're not going anywhere.
But we said this in our last show. Rudy Gobert, that Rudy Gobert deal fucked it up for the entire league. For the entire league, bro. Secondly, KD should stay his ass in Brooklyn. That should have never been a requested trade at all. Thirdly, as a Knicks fan, I'm putting my foot down and I'm saying, let it go. We don't need Donovan Mitchell. Let it go.
He's gonna bring him up again.
We don't need Donovan Mitchell. Let it go, man. But outside of that, yeah, this KD shit was like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel like the NBA players have so much power that it got to their heads so quick, and then they shot KD down real fast. I was like, yeah, hold that down, homie. You got 4 years. We're paying you $198 million. Go over there with your sad ass. Play for us and make this money. I was like, you got 3 of the best players in the NBA on one team, and you want to get traded because your boy didn't get an extension? He did that to himself.
Crazy, but you know it's crazy too that KD, right? That KD is so upset at management. But I'm like, one of the things he should have done is hold Kyrie accountable. He didn't want to play. He don't want to play. He don't want to play. And it's like, you came to Brooklyn because of Kyrie, and what has he done for you? Like what has he done? As a teammate. Son.
He left you as your man's, right? As your boy. He leaves you hanging. How you supposed to respect that?
Not only that, but KD never had a problem with shit like this with Westbrook, right? We all knew him and Westbrook clashed, right? And he never I'm saying, but like, yeah. And it was like, now all of a sudden with Kyrie, it was like every time KD always just sat back. He sat back and did nothing.
I don't know, man. I think KD, like, when you really think about it, man, he's going to go down as one of the most talented players ever. But, like,
I mean, he is.
He has no, like, heart, bro.
He's got no backbone.
He doesn't. Neither.
And his only championships, I mean, granted, he was the best player on those teams. But those teams had some of the best players in history.
Wait. Was he? Was he the best player on those teams?
Curry was the best player
in those series, yes. In those series, he was. Curry was not as good as Durant.
I think there's a difference between being the best player on the team and being the most important player on the team. You know what I mean? So it's like, was KD the most player on his team at any time in those years? No. Was he
17 is KD. 18 is debatable because Steph had one bad game, and that's where KD went shot for shot with LeBron.
No, I think KD is better.
But that entire series, Steph was hearing it too and going shot for shot with KD. It's just Steph had one bad game and KD didn't for 18. 17, hands down, yes, that's KD's.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, it's like Chris said, he got no heart, he got no spine, man lacks balls. He can't hold his. If you can't hold your man's accountable, what you doing being the player with the power on your team? What you doing?
He got no problem making a burner account and talk shit about it too. So
he said, "Man has no balls." Like, yo, do an inventory count. 1, 2. There's one missing. Yo, he called that man a eunuch. You Game of Thrones. You were Unsullied. You're the best Unsullied. You Grey Worm.
He's very
Crazy.
emotional. Very emotional, KD too.
Man, listen. I'm a Knicks fan, but this KD shit just makes me. This is ridiculous to me.
It's magnified
I love it.
because he tries to play us all the time.
I love it because he didn't want to come to us. He wanted to go to Brooklyn. It's like, yo, that's Brooklyn's mess. That could have been us.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
That could have been us, and it would have been magnified tenfold. But no, that's Brooklyn's mess. To your Gobert point, yeah, you're right. Gobert messed everything up because that set the market for stupidity. Where it's like
the Timberwolves fucked it up. The Timberwolves fucked that up.
Exactly. Yeah, Gobert got this. Oh, so we're gonna ask like that for Donovan Mitchell. Although the Knicks is smart.
Can you imagine?
Yes, it is.
Can you imagine if that KD stuff, if this KD Kyrie stuff happened in the Knicks, how the
It'd be worse. It would be worse.
Oh my!
It would have been worse.
Yeah, way worse.
It would have been worse.
ESPN loves dragging the Knicks now, especially with the Julius stuff. Imagine if the Julius stuff got traded for the KD stuff and the Kyrie stuff.
It would
be worse. You would never hear the end of this. You would never hear the end of this.
It's crazy, man. It's nuts. It's nuts.
This will be Isaiah. This will be Isaiah running the team and the Gold Club scandal all over again, plus the sexual scandal, MSG all over again, plus the Knicks sucking on top of that all over again.
We're gonna pull off this Donovan Mitchell trade. Watch.
No,
we're not gonna give up that.
No,
we're not
not.
gonna give up that much.
It's happening.
We're not even gonna give up that much. We're not even.
We're not
gonna give
giving
up that
in.
much. We're gonna give up a bunch of draft picks.
Danny Ainge is gonna cave in. Danny Ainge is gonna cave in.
Watch. It's all about the draft picks. They're only giving up Evan and Obi, bro. That's great.
I don't care. I don't want Obi Toppin off of my team.
I love
Obi
too.
No,
you'll forget about it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No. Here's the thing, Romeo. When you saw Julius off the court and Obi on the court, Obi produced. The problem is they want draft picks. So then now you're mortgaging your entire future on Spider Mitchell, Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, and the current Knicks.
Fournier's going. Fournier's part of the deal. What's that?
That's not a guarantee because of his contract.
Don't do that. Don't do
that. It was out the wall.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Knicks. If you trade for Spider Mitchell right now, does that make you a finals team? No. Does that make you an Eastern Conference Finals team? No. Not even close. No. That makes you a playoff team. Sure.
It could. You never know. You never know the playoffs.
But the problem is,
time out. You're telling me that if we get Spider Mitchell, right? No Obi, 4 draft picks gone, Fournier gone. We better than the Heat. We better than the Sixers. We better than Milwaukee.
Not yet. I say we compete.
Not better than Milwaukee. Not better than Miami.
I say we compete. I say we compete. I didn't say we're gonna be better.
Anything can happen in the playoffs. You saw Milwaukee. They got hurt.
Growth.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
Young players. The only problem is you're gonna have to get rid of Julius because you're gonna.
And that's the problem right there. You're comparing it to Milwaukee. Milwaukee has Giannis. Giannis won a damn finals and was finals MVP and stepped up to where he's the 5th best player in the world. You are now relying on Julius Randle, who had a very shaky year last year because mentally he wasn't there.
But you're not just relying on Randle anymore, bro. This is a totally different. That's what people don't get. Like, you're not just necessarily paying for the guy himself and his numbers. You're paying for what he brings to the team. That we already have a culture in place. We already have a system in place. You know what the Knicks are going to give you? They're going to give you defense. They're going to hit threes. If they could move the ball a little better, they'd be a much better, dangerous team. That's what they're lacking. A playmaker. Well, they got Jalen Brunson. If you get another one in Donovan Mitchell, by the way, he'll give you 25 a game. And then you still got RJ with less pressure on him off ball, who's developing a better jump shot every season. You got Julius, who's not going to have to spin into fucking triple teams anymore because he can get that one-on-one coverage with Donovan Mitchell. You got guys that can spot up and Quentin Grimes. You give Fournier away. You give fucking Obi away. I'm sorry. I love Obi. You give him away. Whatever. You still got Mitch to bang out on the boards. You got Jericho Sims to bang out on the boards. You got Miles McBride who could shoot. You got Quentin Grimes on the side. Young kids who can shoot.
McBride's never gonna see a minute of freaking floor of the floor, bro.
Yep. We got IQ. I didn't even say IQ. Brunson, we got IQ. Derrick Rose, guys.
Brunson there. Derrick Rose. And look, I think that the best way to do this, playing a freaking hypothetical GM, you trade Derrick Rose and Julius Randle to the Lakers. You get those 2 first-round picks that they have in 27 and 29. Give them to Utah with the first 2, the other 2 first-round picks, the unprotected picks. Get Obi out the trade, give him cash, and then give him Fournier. And that's what I'm willing to give for fucking Donovan.
You just want to keep Obi.
No, but here's the other thing, Chris. Here's the other thing. You just paid a lot of money to Julius Randle. You just paid a lot of money to Jalen Brunson. You pay a lot of money to Evan Fournier. And if you trade Evan Fournier, you're bringing back Spider Mitchell's contract. Where are you getting this money for RJ Barrett, whose contract is coming up very soon?
We got to get rid of Randall.
So now you're about to get rid of one of the best players under 25.
No, you can pay him.
No, I'm getting rid of Randall.
You can without going to. Yeah, but if you pay him, you're now going to the tax, and then what about these other people? Remember, you just paid Mitch too this year.
Yeah, man, James.
Remember, you paid Derrick Rose last year when Derrick Rose got injured. So the Knicks are kind of up there with the money. Where if you eventually trade for Spider, now you're coming up with money for RJ. But then if you pay RJ, now you have no money for anyone else, and now this is your team. So now you're really relying on IQ, Miles, Grimes, and whoever else is left that doesn't get traded to Utah.
6-7 guys under 25 or under on your roster, though. You have 3 to 4 years for these guys to hit their peak and see what happens.
But you're sending some of them back to Utah, though. You're sending some of them plus picks to Utah.
You're only giving up 2 guys. I'll gladly give away Evan Fournier.
Yeah, I will drive Fournier to the airport. The problem is, does Obi go with him?
Danny Ainge don't want the players; he wants the picks.
Danny Ainge wants
the
picks. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You got to get rid of Julius. I'm willing to get rid of Julius and freaking Derrick Rose. Trade him to the Lakers. Get back Russ's contract so you can get rid of that money after next season. And those 2 first-round picks. I need those 2 unprotected first-round picks.
They might happen.
Exactly.
You never know, man.
Because if you give up the picks, you're basically locking yourself in exactly what Brooklyn did when they acquired KD and Pierce. When they sent Boston all their picks. And now this is your team. You can't.
They sent them all their picks for fucking.
Exactly. But that's the thing. They sent them all their
25-year-old superstar.
But here's the thing. You were getting a 25-year-old superstar. Remember, injuries can happen. He can always tear his ACL at any time. He can tear his Achilles at any time. And now you're
just bringing up the Knicks curse, which is guaranteed. We're not taking that into account.
Well, but it's things you got to think about where it's like, this is now your team for better for worse. So if an injury happens, this is now your team versus Utah now owns your picks.
Just like an injury happened to the Bucks in the playoffs, and you saw the Celtics sneak in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything can happen in the NBA.
We don't get Donovan Mitchell, right? What's next for the Knicks?
Just play it out.
You stand pat.
Just play it out.
You see where you go with Brunson.
Great team.
When you played the kids were actually good. When you actually played quickly, Toppin, Grimes, and even Deuce, meaningful minutes, they were actually good. The problem is Tibbs was just so stubborn because he was like, we paid Fournier all this money. I gotta play him. We paid Rose all this money. I gotta play him. We paid Noel this money. I gotta play him.
Yeah. His problem too is that he relied way too much on the vets. Like on the
older guys
that shouldn't be on the ground. Yep.
I understand that. He didn't start trusting his young guys until later in the season. So
which was like already too late.
The roster. Yeah. They changed the roster to force his hand. There's no Taj Gibson here. He's gone. You can't call his number.
Noel's gone. You cannot start Alec Burks for like the 29th time.
It was crazy.
Alec Burks is not a starting point guard.
It was crazy because every time I changed it to a next game, Taj Gibson was always on the court. I'm like, yo, why is this guy still playing?
It's crazy, man.
This is why I like to see pitching right here.
Because Noel got hurt and we had no backup.
Terrible.
I like that 4.66 ERA. Yeah. This is what I want to see on the mound.
3.84 was fucking on the Yankees.
Yeah, but then he's facing the bottom of the lineup, so it's like, what they're gonna do?
I don't know. For this guy, they might do a whole lot.
We'll see. You gonna get a home run from IKF? I doubt it.
Let's go. The middle. All right, and on. See what they're thinking.
Well,
at least 150.
Well, at least I know what happens.
This is it. We all on different time.
Yeah, base hit. Yeah. Like literally, that's what it just happened now for me.
This guy's still chopping away foul balls.
This is ridiculous, man.
Why is Ottavino not ready now?
Because it takes him long. But I know how he is, but believe me, Yankee fans know. Yankee fans know him too well.
They're used to him. They've heard that name before.
He's very hit and miss. He's very hit and miss.
He's been solid for the most part, though.
No, I'm saying like usually for the like you'll get like a lot of good games from him, but then there's always that one game he comes in that he just like blows everything.
LW, the Lakers are not going to care about their draft picks anytime soon. They are all in.
The Lakers need the players. They need to fill the roster. They don't have enough cap space to fill the roster. They need the players.
Yeah.
If like for all intents and purposes,
there are a few teams that don't care about picks. It's Lakers, Nets. They don't care about picks.
For all intents and purposes, I feel like the Lakers' best bet as a team, as an organization, is to trade with Utah to get a haul of players back for freaking Russell Westbrook to equate the money. That's their best bet to fill out the roster. I'm just thinking Knicks-wise as a Knicks fan, but like if the Lakers really want to at least fill out the roster, trade Russ to Utah. Get back guys like freaking Jordan Clarkson and Pat Bev and whoever else is on Utah that they don't want anyway because they want a tank. So it's like I don't know what the Lakers are holding on to right now.
Yeah, and the Lakers, if they win like they're qualifying like for the playoffs, you have Pat Bev. He's gonna celebrate like they won the NBA Finals again. So,
that's right, absolutely,
that'd be pretty good.
I know the Lakers are salty. They couldn't get Kyrie or KD.
I mean, where are you going? That's the thing with teams that have LeBron James, like they get fucked out of other talent. Like legit. Like if you have LBJ on your team, that's not good.
Holy shit!
What?
So the ball ended up in no man's land.
Oh shit!
They missing out.
What just happened? Whoa. Granted, I mean it's only third base. Yeah, I mean, granted, I mean it's first and third. So wait, what just happened? Oh,
he missed it by a hair.
Missed it.
Yeah, missed it by a hair.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a hit.
Because it landed fair and then went foul, so it's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hit because once it does that, it's a hit. So, yeah, it's a hit. It's not really on Pete. That's
no. I mean,
because kind of hard. So like you twist your body like that to catch it.
It's a difficult angle, but
he was in no man's land.
Even though he'll tell you himself he should have made that play.
Yeah, he would say that.
Oh man, this is some J News managing right here.
Oh yeah. You only have one now. You only have one now, so you push it. It's a suicide squeeze at the end of the day. You have one out, split bases.
This guy's been making solid contact. Let him swing the bat.
I hear you, but if you really want to get, you put the pressure on the defense. Is what you do. You put the pressure on the defense.
Wow. I just saw
and he still got the base.
The ball landing.
Yankees are getting too fucking cute, man. Yankees try to be the Rays. They try to be all these smart teams that play little ball. Be the Yankees.
But it has been working this year. That's the thing. The small ball has been working. It's just
nice.
I'm not bunting with Benintendi. Benintendi's been swinging the bat well.
Well, I mean, hey, he got a hit, so
because he swung the bat. You gotta
play smart.
Yeah, they listened to Romeo. They heard Romeo. They're like, Jay News, who's this guy? We're gonna go with the Yankee fan.
But the small ball stuff has worked this year. Yeah. That's where I will give I'll throw a little bit everywhere. It has worked this year.
Yeah, they got way better at it this year because last year, you know what it was? It was the fact that they didn't try enough. They weren't trying enough small ball, but then also when it comes to runner scoring. Fucking Phil Nevin was terrible at that. They were they let the league. Yeah, they let the league.
They're a lot more aggressive on the base path this year.
Yeah,
I've never seen them steal as much. I've never seen them go first to third as much. They're a lot more aggressive this year on the base path.
Yeah, part of that is actually Rojas. That's actually he's a part of that as well.
Yeah, it's been working this year. That's why I don't mind the small ball from the Yankees, because it has worked. They're a lot more aggressive. I've never seen them steal as much. I've never seen them go first or third, suicide squeeze, hit and runs. Normally they'd let them swing away and go, yo.
And
So you're
sometimes
saying-
there's those
so
games that you need that.
So you're saying that the Yankees are actually playing baseball? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh man, love to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah, but it's like yeah. Because I noticed that shit too. Like with the stealing the bases, I think they already passed like last year's total of stolen bases. They already exceeded that. So
it showed in the first half of the season where it's like, dude, we're really aggressive on the base path. This is not Yankees baseball. They usually like swing away. We live and die off the homers. This year they're like, F that. This has not been working. And we've been getting our asses kicked by Tampa and Houston, who played the small ball stuff.
And they have good speed on their team. They just never used it until this season. So it's like,
well, because they smartened up and said, you know what? We'll trade homers for guys who can hit and get on base and can move on base. What good is a homer if your swing, you're all or nothing?
That's why the Benintendi trade was smart. And at least now he's starting to heat up. That's why, like, now it's a good thing that he's starting to heat up. But like that's why that was a solid move, because he's a guy who was hitting. He hits well. He gets on base, and that's what you want. Compared to like Joey Gallo, who is just going to the bench every time he struck out.
It's the same with Trevino, where it's like, you know what? Trevino saves runs and Sanchez passes runs.
I heard somebody
right there. So right there, where we get rid of Sanchez and get Trevino, we're saving runs right there. So that's helping run differential. And now I actually have someone that can actually play defense behind the plate versus someone that I gotta worry if I throw
costing them games.
Exactly. Yeah. If I throw a curveball, it's just gonna go over his head, and now it's in like someone's lap, but 2 runs are scored.
And that fucking one knee shit, I hated that, but that's what they wanted from him. The one knee.
It's like the Yankees have smartened up from the last couple of years where they got their ass kicked in the postseason. They're like, all right, we gotta fix this, this, and this. And even their starting pitching has gotten better. Same thing.
Yeah.
Because outside of Garrett Cole, they didn't have a second starter. And Garrett Cole is shaky as F. Or I can curse on here. Shaky as fuck.
Yeah.
He doesn't
he is.
He's another dude. He's another dude. He doesn't have the mental makeup to be here.
Yeah, but we had to throw it back because we didn't have a number one.
Yeah, I got
you.
Yeah,
Tanaka wasn't it. CeCe was on his last legs. Germán wasn't it. Severino, I've seen in person Severino get rocked.
Yeah,
we didn't have a one.
Yeah, so you know what it is with Cole as well, is that with like especially this season that I noticed with him that he'll have like 2 or 3 good innings, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's pitching well. Then there's always that one inning where it just fucking goes to shit. He's giving up 3-4 runs, and then the next inning, all of a sudden, he's fine. Like that
sounds
shit.
like Taijuan Walker.
Yeah,
you know what?
Like that's,
you know what it reminds me of? Who was the guy we got from Pittsburgh in 2009? That was really key to us to winning the World Series. Because he was the same way. He was either really good or he was very shaky, and there was no give.
You talking about Burnett?
Yeah,
AJ Burnett. There we go. AJ Burnett was the same way, which was like he was either really good or really shaky, and you didn't know which one was showing up, and you were scared either way because it was like this can go south really quick if he's pitching well, or if he's pitching bad, maybe it may turn around because we seen him turn around.
AJ Burnett.
And there was no give until the playoffs, where all of a sudden he just decided to pitch well the entire time, and it was just like, oh my god, where was
it's
this?
Crazy because AJ Burnett like learned to pitch like during like the later years of his career. Like that's when he actually like got better. He's like, oh shit, I don't have to throw my fastball all the time.
That's why we had the special catcher for AJ. We had 2 catchers because only what was it Jose Molina was the only one that could catch him.
Yeah.
You know who was fucking terrible? Carl Pavano.
Oh shit.
Damn.
You're goddamn right.
I've always said this. I've never said this to any of you guys.
I will drink to that.
I'll say this here: Carl Pavano is the biggest thief in baseball. That man stole that money. I was like, yo, that dude right
I'll give you another Yankee who's a big thief, Jacoby Ellsbury.
You know, it's funny. I was about to say that. I was about to say Jacoby Ellsbury.
They were like, Carl Pavano, why you hurt this year? Oh, I
2
think
words.
me fell in my bum.
Hideki Irabu.
Oh wow. Wow.
That's
He
another
tried though.
That was a terrible pitch.
We paid a lot of money just to get Irabu across the seas, and for him to be but
He's a B, but he's B.
he was but
No, yeah.
he wasn't even the asshole. He was like the gooch.
Yeah, I felt bad for him. Like after like his career, I felt so bad for him after his career because like his like that really affected his life. Like later, like the last few years of his life, that really affected him. So it's like one of those things. It's like I feel bad because that happened to him.
Yeah, we put Ichiro levels of expectation on him, and it was just like, really?
And that was like the very early years. That was like the very like early like stages of like Japanese players come into the league. It was like little by little, and he was like one of the first ones.
Yeah, Ichiro ruined it because Ichiro was amazing. It was like, fuck, you gotta follow that. Have fun.
Well, no, his was more Hideo Nomo. He was following him. He was following Hideo Nomo.
Ah, Hideo Nomo, my guy.
Yeah. Yep. He was following him.
Matsuya, you gotta crank it all the way back and then crank the body all the way to the right, and then he just throws the ball.
Because what it is, because what it was with Hideo Nomo was that he was actually like the first Japanese player, like when it came to like those fucking loopholes about Japanese players playing in the Japanese league, jumping to MLB. A lot of shit changed because of him, because of that situation.
Right. He threw a no-hitter in the minors, no? I mean, in the majors.
No, in the majors, yeah.
Oh, Hideo Nomo was nice.
He was fucking filthy.
We make fun of that stance and that delivery, but it worked. Like people could not hit Nomo for a while.
Hell no, bro. So like back in the day, what was it? It had to be like Triple Play Baseball 2001 or some shit, PlayStation 1. I create a picture. Guess whose pitching stance I was using? Hideo Nomo.
Because you can never see the ball.
And and it was just because of like that. It was the deception, and then also because he had a long windup. Not only like the stretching, but it took long for him to throw the ball to the plate.
And he was like a Maddox. He hits his spots. The catcher just sets up and it's like, throw it here. It's like, boom, got you. Say less.
Yeah. And then when it came to like Ichiro, I think Ichiro played in the minors for a year before he even came up to Seattle when they signed him.
I just remember Ichiro on the majors and he was a beast. Jesus Christ. You could not get him out, and you did not want to hit any balls near him because he was throwing people out with impunity. It was like,
I remember that.
It was like, how? How is your arm that strong? That's not fair.
The first to third throw, Jesus Christ! Like when he used to throw it, like when the guys used to try to go from first to third, he'll throw it straight to third, no bounce, nothing, straight to third, out.
He could throw it from the wall. He could throw it from the right field wall to the plate, no problem. It's like, how?
I think the only
is not fair.
I think the only arm I've seen arguably stronger than his is probably Vlad.
Probably Vlad. I think what it is with Vlad too is that Vlad, his arm pretty much covered like his fielding because Vlad wasn't a great defender. He had a great arm, but he wasn't like but that's
slow
what
as shit.
But like that's what covered up everything. That he was a good arm. He had a great arm.
But Vlad was bigger though than Ichiro, way bigger.
But
He was way bigger than Ichiro.
Vlad with the messed up foot almost had a 40-40 season. If y'all don't,
he did.
Don't forget.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
At the plate, he was nice though. At the plate, he was nice. That's why it's unfair to watch his junior.
That's Expos Vlad.
Yeah.
Because Angels Vlad, he got a little chunky.
Yeah, he got. Yeah,
but he still hit though.
Oh, he was.
And on the Angels, on the Angels, that's where his defense got actually worse. Like when he went to the Angels, his defense each year got worse.
Oh, he had a DH those last couple of years.
Yeah. Well, he DH when he was in he played like one of his last I know he played in Texas. He was a full-time DH in Texas, and then in Baltimore, his last season in baseball, he was a DH. So he pretty much became like a full-time DH like his last like 3 or 4 seasons because his defense started becoming that bad. It started becoming a liability.
It happens. I remember when Tony Gwynn went bad, and Tony Gwynn was one of the best hitters I've ever seen.
Yeah,
like you're not striking that man out. You just hope he just hits it to someone, and it happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
he has like
even,
a ridiculously low amount of career strikeouts. No, like Tony Gwynn,
he does.
like fucking.
You could
contact king.
because his stance was so compact, and he always made contact. You were not striking him out.
His stance, he was just a smart hitter too. He was just
and he also
hitter.
had very fast hands, so it's like you're not getting him out on the strikeout.
Yeah, he was a smart hitter. But then also when he hit, he wasn't trying to hit home runs. He just wanted to get on base. Boom.
Yep.
Let me get a single.
He was a solid fielder as well, though.
When he played.
Oh yeah, he was really good.
All-around great player. Yeah.
He was a contact hitter and a solid glove. That's why Tony Gwynn's like, yeah, you're not getting that man out. Period on the plate.
I mean, unfortunately, I can't say the same about his son. His son was butt.
Tony Gwynn Jr.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Very rarely do you get like a Ken Griffey Sr. and then you see Junior and you're just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
Or Bobby. And
Speaking of
too.
sons,
Bobby was good.
Speaking of sons, Jay News. Let's talk about Fernando Tatis' son.
Oh God. Oh God.
All right.
Oh,
So
God.
I know we had to get here. So
Go.
He apologized for whatever has been happening, but that wasn't the news that came out today. The young man has opted to have shoulder surgery.
What?
Suspension. I'm not too sure what the shoulder surgery is for. There was no previous injury that was stated by the club or.
Yeah, there is. He says he's had a bad shoulder for a couple of years now. And he's played through it, and he's denied surgery. Now he's going to take it because now he's got the free time.
Exactly.
Might as well.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. At this point, bro, like
that's like the wrestling world saying Dirty said this person that and then it's like quote unquote.
Dude, he's the freaking boy who cried wolf at this point, and I don't believe anything he has to say.
Because you know what it is with Tatis too. I think I know he's been having like issues with like with his stupid bike, right? He's been having like issues with that. Like when they asked him about his injury, he was like, which time I crashed? Like when they asked him about his motorcycle accident, he said, which one? Like what?
Oh, so he's like Jay Williams out here with a motorcycle?
He's like Big Ben, yeah. He's like Big Ben. Like Big Ben.
For those in the chat, if you don't know Jay Williams, Google.
I know Jay Williams. He played. He had that one season he played and never.
Great at Duke, and then he found a motorcycle, and that was that.
Yep.
He played that one season with the Bulls, and then career over.
Hey,
now he's
man.
an analyst on ESPN.
Yep.
That's why I don't mess with motorcycles.
And then it happened with Roethlisberger. Going on to his third season. He had that bad motorcycle accident, and then he had that shitty season because of that.
Yeah, but he was still able to win a Super Bowl after that, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at least with that situation, yeah. Like Tatis is just the Padres. They made a mistake. They should have never given him that extension. I think they got too
trigger happy. They got trigger happy.
They got too trigger happy with what they saw. Like, oh shit, he's the next big star of baseball. Let's lock him up now. They got too excited. They got way too excited, and they should have just waited. Knowing his injury history.
This is a huge.
I mean, we all get
my
seduced
God.
by that. It's like basketball. It's like, yo, would you want KD on your team or not? It's like, yo, KD has this injury, and that injury. But would you still fork out money for it? Yes. Same thing with Tatis. The upside and the investment warrants the money versus the injury, and this can go down bad.
Yeah, because even though with in baseball, at least like you'll have like a good 6 or 7 years with the guy before you could give him that big contract. And this was his when he got that huge extension. I think it was like year 2 when he got that big. It's like, what?
Like for us, we're Yankee fans. We did that with Stanton. Where like as great as Stanton is, Stanton also comes with red flags where dude, for some reason, as great as muscular as he is, he's injury prone. He gets these random injuries. He has these problems at the plate when that happens and that and that and that. And we say we're like, yo, here's the money, come here.
No. But with Stanton, that the difference is that they pretty much took that contract from Miami. That was Miami's deal that they took. So they just so they're just covering pretty much that.
But we still accepted that. We were like, you know what? We'll gladly take that on because we know all the red flags and we're still taking that on because you're Giancarlo Stanton and you bring this to the table.
Aaron Boone, can you hear me? What are we doing? Oh, we're just warming up someone now? Okay, Aaron Boone. Okay. You weren't prepared for this. All right.
At the end of the day, man.
Well, the problem is, who do you warm up? You know, Chapman's shaky. Now. You know, Holmes has been shaky. You know, Peralta has been shaky. It's really what? Loaisiga? And Loaisiga pitched the other day?
Yeah, he pitched last night.
Yeah, the problem is our bullpen is normally reliable. The problem was, you know what happened? We lost, 2 people from our bullpen for the year?
Matt King.
And what, Green?
Yep.
And that shortened
Green
the bullpen.
Lost early, yeah. Yeah, Green lost.
And that shortened the bullpen, and Chapman hasn't been really Chapman since he came back, and Holmes has been really shaky since the All-Star break.
He's
so
hurt.
It's like, who the hell do you go to?
Yeah, I think he's on the IL too.
He's hurt now.
Yeah, so if you're Boone, it's like, who do I go to? It's like my bullpen used to be my rock, and now it's like, dude, I got red flags galore. Like I'm rolling the dice with anyone I pull out of there. Even Peralta, I've seen Peralta blown saves against Boston and 2 other teams recently. So that's not even like 100% guarantee. Like, yo, I bring him in, he's good.
Yeah.
Marinaccio. I stumped you.
You did.
Oh.
Because I remember when he pitched last.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Leave him in there.
Come on, man.
Well, we had double play?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Ooh, I'll gladly take that. Let me take 2 off the board.
That was a good play by IKF. That's the second time they put on a nice double play.
Is it off a big boy Vogelback?
What kind of run is that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was like, because you saw when the
he was running
Glaber's back was turned to first base, he had to make a slight 180 turn to make the freaking throw to first, and Vogelback's nowhere to be freaking seen. And I'm like, what? Why is he
terrible run by Vogelback?
You gotta beat that out.
Every time I see Vogelback, I think of Jonah Hill from Superbad. It's like when you watch him run a 100-yard dash, it's like Vogelback running the first.
He really brought that up. Oh my god! Oh,
man, he had a shot. Man.
Am I lying? Watch Jonah Hill Superbad when he's trying to run a 100-yard dash, and watch Vogelback try to run the first.
That's like when he stopped halfway. He was like trying to breathe.
Like,
I remember that.
Yo, I can't breathe. I can't run. Where's my glizzy?
Jesus Christ, maybe he felt something tighten up.
The Yankees pitchers are clearly outperforming the Yankees offense. Yeah, that's been the last couple of weeks. Whoever said that.
Lion Man.
That really has been the last couple of weeks.
Did against the Mets. Tell me how the Braves did against the Mets, Lion Man.
Lion Man. They rarely lose to bad teams. He's right. They rarely lose to bad teams.
How good are? All right.
They rarely lose to bad teams. The good teams.
Lion Man. Keep that same energy in the postseason. Atlanta is great, but let's see it in the postseason. Let's see it in the ALDS. Let's see it in the ALCS.
But you know what it is with Atlanta, they get hot at the right time. The last 2 seasons, they got hot at the right time.
I can't hate because they have Rosario.
They can talk shit.
They can talk shit.
But this year, I don't want to hear about how they really lose to bad teams when the Mets just smoked them.
Exactly. The same energy you've been giving us Yankees fans for like decades, when it's like, yo, that doesn't matter what y'all do in the regular season. Let's see what you do in the playoffs. Keep that same energy. Reciprocate it. All right, y'all playing good. Do it in the postseason and prove it again.
Yo, and the Braves, they're extending a lot of their fucking guys like crazy this year.
First of all, I would like to say this, that their young players are not the brightest guys. I'll say that. They are not bright. And
Who's bright? Who's not bright?
And I'll say
explain this.
And I'll say it this way, right? And I'll say it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Wander Franco from the Tampa Bay Rays, right? He got a 6-year extension worth damn near $200 million. And Ronald Acuna is over here on a 6-year deal worth $100 million. Who's the better player right now? Ron Acuna or Wander Franco?
Yeah.
No. Well, are you sure? You sure that's right? You sure that the extension is right?
Check the numbers, son. Check the numbers.
Is the math
look it up, Romeo. Look it up. Look it up, Romeo. Look it up.
Austin Riley's extension is pretty damn cheap. Ozzy Albies extension is pretty cheap.
The young players in Atlanta. I'm not talking about Atlanta. Atlanta, the organization, is being smart by locking them up. I'm talking about the players themselves. Why are you taking these cheap deals? Like, it's ridiculous to me for them to be going so cheap.
Yeah,
because
maybe
they
want to stay.
They like the
maybe
team.
they want to stay. Maybe
it's
they
like the Memphis Grizzlies. Why are you locking up John Morant and this one and Desmond Bain and all this? Because they love the team and they love the culture.
Oh, it's because you want the money right now.
They're also
You want
getting
the,
money
you don't want to wait
sooner.
for the money.
Yeah, as opposed to waiting 4 or 5 years. Yeah, you know.
I got the Supermax though. You understand what I'm saying? These kids aren't getting Supermaxes. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not saying John Morant. I'm saying the Desmond Bains or the JJJs or like
Armand.
the Dylan Brooks and so on, so on, and so on. Is the second, third, and fourth.
All right. So to this guy's point, somebody
I
just put in the chat.
Yeah.
So his deal is, so Wander's deal, it's 11 years, $182 million.
So at the end of the day, if you still do the math, right, at 182 divided by 11,
it's still more.
It's still
annually.
cheap.
It's still cheap.
Annually is more. It's still more than Acuna's right now.
And Acuna's a better player. So it's like, are the
But you know what that means? When he's a free agent, he's gonna ask for way more.
But that's money. You guys are getting all this money up front now, and then when their contract's over, they're still either going to be in prime years or at the tail end of the prime where they're still.
No, and that's exactly why they took it because even on hindsight, they're taking this extension now. It pretty much avoids like arbitration years. So they got to worry about that. So even those years are covered, plus a few extra years. So in that sense, I get it because a lot of that's what it is. People want to get paid these days.
It's the ARA rules. I want the contract from Texas because I know I'm getting the bigger contract when I go to New York.
Yeah,
I guess
Acuna is getting 17 mil per year all the way to.
Acuna is going to get paid when he leaves, or if he decides to leave, he's going to get that second contract. It's going to be stupid.
But he has to wait till 2029 for that.
He does, but he locked in.
That is
but it's like what's the name said? He locks in guaranteed money now.
Yep. He will be age 31 when he's a free agent. He's 24 right now.
Yeah, but he also sees like I can tear an ACL or an Achilles whenever. I'm locking in money now, and you're still going to pay me.
Well, didn't he already do that? What was his injury last year?
I think ACL. ACL. He tore his
I think
ACL.
that's what did it. I think that's why he signed it quickly because he's like, "Yo, this could happen again."
He signed that 2 years. He signed that deal 2 years prior to that. So, like my point is that the organization did well to sign these guys. I'm talking about the players.
Yeah, it's smart.
No. Yeah. We know what you mean. We know, like individually, they're like you could have gotten more money.
100%. We support you on this,
dude.
Great.
Through arbitration, they can get more money. Through arbitration, they can make more money per year.
If the problem, but the problem too with arbitration is that it becomes a situation where if they want more money, if the player wants more money, the team's going to counter it.
Sure.
And then one of those things what you try to avoid is going to a hearing, because then the team's telling it's pretty much you're going in front of the team and they're pretty much telling you why you shouldn't get paid the amount that you're asking for, and that's never good. That
what's crazy
that should
about
happen.
Wander Franco's deal?
What?
Wander Franco's deal? Like, let me read like these per year numbers. Like, okay, he's got 1 million this year, 2 million next year, 2 million 2024, 8 million 2025. He doesn't really start getting paid big baller money until 2026, 15 mil. And then after that, it's like 22, 25, 25, 25, 25.
Ooh.
It's backloaded.
Who's this for, though?
Wander Franco.
He got his money, but he don't got his money yet. Like,
so initially, pretty much like the years that he would have gotten paid, like what, like six figures.
No.
He's getting paid like $2 million, $3 million.
He's getting that money.
Like,
it's a matter of if it's 50%, 75%, or 100%. Someone that works in the legal system, he's getting some of that.
Yeah.
Off rip.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't make more than 8 million until 2026.
With the Tatis deal.
So is Bobby Bonilla just different?
The Bonilla deal is what was it? It was deferred money. So
It's deferred, but it's still like $1 million a year still occurring.
For the next 13 years or some shit?
That, which I thought was super confusing, and why a team would do
And
that.
Bonilla still got like what, 3 years on that?
Till 2035.
Exactly. I love that. $1 million a year for life.
Yeah, because that was the situation where they bought out his contract and they waited, and with all that Bernie Madoff stuff, and then pretty much it went from $5 million to like $25 million, and now they owe him.
Hey man, keep getting them. Like I said, I am a person that's for the players. Get your money, because as someone that's played athletics before, all it takes is one injury and then you're done. Whether it's an ACL or an Achilles or something serious with your knee or your lower body.
And it's funny because Bobby Bonilla hated the New York media. Bobby Bonilla, oh man.
Well, because I'll be honest. As a former New Yorker, we're ruthless. As a diehard Yankee fan, we can be very ruthless.
I mean, he got
I've seen the coverage on
winning the fucking World Series, and he was a good part of that World Series, and then he came in and didn't do shit.
Yeah, because you know what it is with Bonilla too, is that they used the story like, homegrown guy from New York, big Mets fan. He's coming home to play, and then he plays like shit. Everyone hated him, so he was upset.
So is A-Rod before A-Rod?
Yeah, he lost his smile.
He lost his smile like Shawn Michaels. Nah.
Yeah, he
like
lost his smile. He wanted to fight the reporters in the locker room. That was funny though. That clip. He's like, "Make your move. Take your best shot."
He lost his smile until it hits July 1st, and then he's like, okay.
Once you said he lost his smile as a diehard Bret Hart fan, I felt the way about that. He lost his smile. You want to lose to Bret Hart. Be honest. It'd be like, it's like concussion. It's like, tell the truth. Tell the truth. You didn't want to lose to Bret. That's what that was. I lost my smile. My ass.
I remember that too.
Yeah, because it's like Bret did everything for you. It's like you don't want to reciprocate. It's like, I get it. At that time, you guys were very territorial. And at that time, the Bret and Shawn rivalry really grew and was like a real big thing. It's like, I got it, but you gotta do that bullshit. I ain't trying to lose it back. I lost my smile. Really, Shawn? See, that's why when you guys talk wrestling, you can always bring around. Be like, I always had a problem with first run Shawn versus second run Shawn, and that's why I can't hang with Shawn Michaels as like my top 5. Because I'll be like, nah, that first run, you were on some fuck shit. You were on some fuck shit.
Even though myself, I'm a Bret Hart guy. I like Bret Hart more.
GOAT. That's my GOAT. SummerSlam 90.
Get that guy out of here. Piece of shit.
Shawn Michaels slander on this damn stream. Are you kidding me?
I am more of an HBK than Bret Hart guy. 100%.
There we go.
You are the pettiest bastard I know. Oh my god.
You don't know shit.
Hold on. Wait.
No.
First of all, I was not slandering Shawn Michaels. All I said is that I'm a Bret Hart.
I was.
That's all I said.
That's pretty slanderous.
That's all I said.
You know what?
Wait, so you?
I will.
so you
No.
did the same
I'll
thing
do
you did
this.
last night.
I will do
He
this.
just Joey Crawford me. He just Joey Crawford me. All I
You
did
know
was
what?
just say, hey, I'm a Bret Hart guy, and I get kicked out.
I got you. I'll take the bullet for this because I think I'm the oldest in this room. My first show was SummerSlam 91 when I watched Bret win the title. I grew up on Hart Foundation. I grew up on the Rockers. I've seen Shawn in tag teams. I've seen Bret in tag teams. I've seen them grow up to where they were in singles and stuff like that. So when it comes to we're not even gonna talk about the Montreal Screwjob. Let's go back where it's like Bret versus Shawn, and you can see it. I'm a diehard Bret Hart guy. I grew up on that. I watched him win the title in person as a kid. That's my guy. Shawn was never my guy, but I gave him a chance. But even Shawn admitted in all the documentaries Shawn's done, he's done so many fuck shit in his first run that he's trying to atone in his second run. That's why he was like, holier than now Christian, I'm born again. I really want to repent. I really want to get this together.
Even though,
because even Shawn admitted his first run was some fuck shit.
Yeah, me personally, I mean, I kind of still don't buy the whole born again Christian stuff. I mean, that's just me personally.
He
And that's just
admitted
like a personal
himself he was on some fuck
Yeah.
shit the entire first
Yeah.
run.
Oh yeah,
I'm just saying.
no,
Let's get back to this game, guys, because it's about to be over.
Yeah, but it's like he did to Joey Crawford. All I said was one thing, and I got kicked out.
Nah. I will say this. Let me push Sean over because I respect you guys. I love you guys, and I listen to your stuff. So I'll push Sean over. Sean is top 10 ever. He deserves to be in top 10 ever. If he's on certain
for me,
people's Mount
HK is still, yeah. I would say
if he's on
HK is still
certain
top
people's Mount Rushmore, I won't argue against it. I may debate it, but I like to hear the debate. But I won't argue against it. I get it. But
unless it's
I'm
Romeo,
just
Romeo would just
saying-
kick you out. Romeo would just kick you
no,
out.
but I'm just saying that second run is magnificent, but that first one is very questionable because he admitted he was on some fuck shit that first run.
Yeah, I
From
like the second one
Rockers
more.
to singles run to Shawn versus Bret to Shawn versus Taker to even Undertaker had to admit, like, bro, I will throw you the hands if you do not drop this title to Austin at WrestleMania. I will fight you the minute you come back to the curtains. Like Shawn was on some fuck shit, and even Shawn admitted he was on some fuck shit that first round. That's why I can't put him on top 5. But I respect his work, I respect his craft, and I respect why people hold him in high regard.
Mr. WrestleMania.
He's a
Brett
Mr. WrestleMania.
is Mr. WrestleMania, and don't let me pull up the receipts.
You know, my two favorite wrestlers are Mr. WrestleMania and Mrs. WrestleMania. That's crazy.
This
Who's
guy,
Mrs. WrestleMania?
I knew he was gonna say that.
Wait. Who's Mrs. WrestleMania?
Who do you think?
Say it.
Who do you think? Who do you think it is? Don't fuck it up.
If we're
Come
being
on now, dog. Come on, man.
I probably won't like the answer, but if we're being really objective, I think you're gonna say Charlotte Flair.
What do you mean you probably won't like? Yeah, we're being objective. Yeah. You got it right. Good job. You got it right.
Oh man, you should have seen it the night that Charlotte ended Oscar's streak. Oh man,
I was there in person, and I still have a video of it that I refuse to
What
put
was that?
online because I was beyond furious.
Oh, I got to see that because I was beyond ecstatic. We could match
I
our
was
videos
furious.
together.
oh man. Like
to this
and like
day-
this year, he was the only one who picked Charlotte to beat Ronda,
Alright.
and he was right. He was right.
So for those in the chat, I'm sorry, but I'm about to go on a diatribe real quick. It's the worst booking decision I've ever seen from WWE in the last like 7 years. It's the dumbest thing I've ever.
Fucking bullshit.
And exclusive for this channel. I'll tell you why. It's very simple. Charlotte's already a heel. Asuka was a natural babyface. Asuka was undefeated. It made no sense if you're WWE, your decision is going to be the Iconics debut, beat down whoever's your champion. Carmella cashes in successfully and becomes the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Why would you not do that on your biggest babyface over someone that everyone wants to lose? It's the dumbest thing ever.
Because it was a fluke.
Charlotte had
Was a fluke.
But Charlotte had nothing to gain out of this. All it is just you beat Asuka at WrestleMania. Cool. Another notch on your Hall of Fame championship belt. But if you're Asuka,
that's a lot to gain. You just named a lot to gain right there.
No, but if you're Asuka, you win the title. You're undefeated going into this match. You've never been submitted, period. You've never been submitted, period. Mind you, you lost at WrestleMania by submission. So the submission specialist lost by submission at WrestleMania. Bad booking number one. Your biggest babyface that's undefeated has all the momentum going in versus a champion that has no momentum. And you're going to have the champion go over because it's Charlotte versus Asuka. Bad booking decision number two. Plus, bad booking decision number three. The Iconics were coming in as heels. So what would mean more? Beating down Charlotte, who everyone wants to see get her ass kicked, or beating down Asuka, who's now your natural babyface, who had just won a title at WrestleMania, had her biggest moment ever, undefeated, climbed the highest mountains, beat Charlotte Flair, is now getting her ass kicked 2 days later by the Iconics, and gets cashed in by Carmella, who's also a heel, cashed in successfully, takes the title off Asuka. Yes, Asuka has a 2-day title reign, but now Asuka has a purpose for the next 4 months. But Asuka has the next purpose for the next 4 months because now she wants to beat the shit out of the Iconics because the Iconics cost her a title. Now she wants to beat the shit out of Carmella because Carmella cost her a title. Or Charlotte, who has no momentum, has no rhyme or reason, and then eventually gets that title back at SummerSlam because it's Charlotte.
Oh, come on. Oh.
It could.
Can I just ask for a favor? Can I just?
I will say this though. Charlotte. Do I respect Charlotte? Yes. Do I think Charlotte is great? Yes. But I think that moment could have done more for Asuka than Charlotte, especially when Asuka's a natural babyface versus Charlotte was indifferent at that point.
Can I ask for one favor and then we'll go to the baseball because this is getting interesting. Can you please show me that video of you being mad at when please?
No, because I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna throw my phone in the fucking crowd. I was live in New Orleans in the 100 section for that, and I almost threw my phone. I was pissed. I was like,
Hello.
Exactly. The submission specialist submits to the figure eight.
Strikes.
Really?
All right, let's get to this game. Let's get to the game. Top ninth.
Come
Runner on second.
I forgot about this game.
I'm second.
He can't throw
fell out
strikes.
first.
He's throwing 46 pitches. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, Schmidt is usually a long man. He's a long man out of the bullpen.
But he can't throw a strike.
Right now,
What
he's
is
not throwing
this?
strikes. Yeah, right now, he's not throwing strikes.
That man has no strikes on.
Come on, man. Just get out, Nemo.
Angel Hernandez could be out there and he can't throw a strike.
He's overthrowing, too. Yeah, he's overthrowing. Let's see. You see? That was a strike right there. And
That's the problem with relievers. You don't know when you summon them. You don't know if they got their stuff or they don't. 47 pitches. He's now erratic. That's the problem.
He's been throwing starters, innings in the minors. But like Keith said on commentary, it's like the ninth inning is a lot different than seventh or eighth.
Oh, definitely. That's why Mariano is always the GOAT.
Yeah, he should have had 2 strikes already. He should have had 2 strikes.
Yeah, but he's all over the place. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Let's see.
How many mound visits do we have left? I think he needs a talking to. Like, settle down.
Well, it's usually one. It's usually one mount visit, and then the second one is usually the one that you take him out. You have to take him out the game, so it's usually two. Like during the
He
inning.
needs one. His body language is so bad.
He's probably
And
tired.
then the Mets got Diaz warming up. Jesus Christ. Could this get worse?
They got to shut down the trumpets.
I love that
Best,
song.
sorry guys. Best trumpets I could do for you tonight is Fat Joe's.
Sick.
Hit it.
Damn. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with losing a 2-game series to the Yankees.
Nah, we just split. This means a lot more to us than to y'all.
I mean, we still fighting to keep on first place, so.
For y'all, this is bragging rights. For us, this is momentum that we desperately need.
All right.
Ah, come on. What the fuck?
That was a great pitch, Smith.
On the defense. It's baseball 101. Put the pressure on the defense. Baseball 101. That's all I have to say.
What the fuck, man?
Wait, is the game still going? I thought it was over.
No. What do you mean it's over?
Who said it was over?
No, I thought it was still over.
Who said it was over?
I don't know. I'm making assumptions.
First and third.
Oh, I think it's because you know what it is? It's because you said the only trumpets you're getting is the Fat Joe one, so he assumed that the game was over because of that.
I'm the one who's in front, not Romeo.
All right, so I'm paying attention. I'm not even looking at the game. I'm gonna just look at Jay News expressions.
I'm behind. I'm just watching y'all.
Like, Jesus fuck, man.
Are they going to the pen? No.
No.
Good, leave him in there.
Jesus Christ, he's all over the plate. Smith, what are you doing?
Let's see.
I'm behind, but I'm watching Smith be erratic when he throws the ball.
Yep.
It is frustrating. And Romeo knows, as a Yankee fan, this has been beyond frustrating to watch. Like, hold the lead and they just throw the ball all over the place.
Okay.
Okay, what?
No, I'm saying like his the first pitch I'm talking about.
Oh, he was
The
too
strike.
deep. Okay, all right. I was about to scream at Glaber, but that's not his fault.
No, it's not Glaber's fault.
You see Janie's face is like, fuck. That changes the whole at bat.
That was a great hit. Jesus Christ. He almost put that through the hole. Good at bat. I will give you that.
No, it was. It was a good at bat.
Hey, man, that's what they teach you in Little League. Keep the line moving.
Yeah.
Just get on base, keep the
It
line
was also
moving.
the position. It was the shift that beat them too. It was the shift because he was too
He was too far over. He was too far over.
That's the
It's Marte. God damn. Really, TBS? We had to do that? Let's show the
What
bullpen injuries this season. And they pull out the list of Jericho. Here's the Yankees bullpen injuries for this entire season. It's like, really? You gotta do that? That's bad timing. But that's mean. And it's Marte up too. God damn. Hit your spot. All right, that talk helps a little bit.
Oh,
Just hit your spot. When the catcher sets up, throw it to it. It's that simple.
Whew.
If you're that erratic, you're not hitting your spot. And it's mental. Just hit your spot. Settle down.
This is nerve wracking. I'm about to shit myself.
Oh,
I know, J News. I saw you, J News. I know you knew that was a strike. I know. I saw it in your face. I know you know that was a strike.
Did the call it a ball?
Wait,
come on.
I'm still on the shitting on myself
Come on.
stage.
Yo, that's like twice he did that this inning. That it was a fucking strike.
That Angel Hernandez, if it is, I
3-1 home run now.
I want some
Spit,
cookies.
for the love of God, get this past him.
Save himself. Save himself.
One time. I want to hear Frankie. We want to hear Frankie. Let's hear Frankie.
Oh,
That's
man.
not it.
Yeah, this dude's thrown 59 pitches. God damn.
That wasn't a strike. That was high, Romeo. God damn it.
Oh.
He's been efficient. Ish.
We walked.
I saw J News. I saw J News on that pitch. He was like, it's like, whoa.
We got to walk in. We got to walk in. Come on, Lindor. Rizzo was telling you to shut the fuck up yesterday. He was telling you to shut the fuck up yesterday.
Shit, Lindor's up. Goddamn, I'm behind.
High pressure situation here. Bases loaded. Who's coming in for the Yankees? I don't know who this guy is.
Wandy Peralta.
Wandy
Oh,
Peralta.
fuck.
Yes, he's
Oh,
a lefty,
shit, we're-
so. Well, Lindor's a
Shit,
switch
we're
hitter, so it
live?
doesn't even
All
fucking
right.
matter.
Since we're live.
Bro, shit give me anxiety. I'm about to roll another joint.
I gotta say all praise for Wandy because it's 50-50.
Come on, man. Come on.
This ends good or this ends bad for us. It's that simple.
It's ending good for one of us. Somebody's getting a happy ending.
How's your guys' energy levels? Are you guys ready for extra innings?
Hell to the no.
This is why God
I'll
invented
definitely have to roll
alcohol.
another joint. Or alcohol.
This is why we have alcohol.
You know, I just saw the youngest UFC fighter. How old? How old are we talking, Francis? Well,
Wait, did he pay him though? Fuck all that. He signed him. Did he pay him? I'm sorry. This is why I don't get into UFC because I've heard a lot of stories from people that are tapped in. He don't pay people. So did he pay him?
You could be on the outside looking in and notice that. You don't pay nobody.
It's like, dude, like I just beat people's asses and I fractured my nose for I'm lucky if I get 6 figures and I still gotta pay my team and everyone in my camp. And maybe I come home with 20 grand at the end. Like, dude.
Maybe.
Shut the fuck up. What do any of you know about fighting? Shut up. Just sit on the couch, shut the fuck up, and watch. Okay? That's what you do. Other than that.
Really? Really?
This is why I will pay every money for a Joshua fight or a Deontay fight or a Puerto Rican fighting over UFC. If it's not Stylebender. Stylebender's my guy. But that's the only UFC fight I'm paying for.
which guy?
Izzy.
Oh.
It's hard to watch UFC when it's like, dude, I've seen people I've watched since before Innocent Silver, where it's like, dude, I've seen people like break their fibulas, tear ACLs, tear all their sockets, almost lose their eyes for like luckily 40,000. And they still gotta pay that out to their camp. And it's
You
like,
have to
what?
pay my boy Paddy?
I've watched Anderson Silva from his come up all the way to he's the guy. And it's like, dude, he's still got to pay all his people that, and that's what he's taking home. Like, what the fuck? Like, even Connor on his come up and Ronda on her come up is rough. That's why, like, UFC, I'm like casual because it's like, it's hard to watch it. Like I
All right,
make
here we
more.
go.
I make more than
Lindor
80% of your
Peralta.
people.
Come on, Jay News,
Hey, you
bring us
make.
some luck.
Shit.
Lindor,
Shut
do
up.
it for Puerto Rico.
No, Puerto Rico doesn't need it. He's like, you good. You good, Lindor.
Latino versus Latino. Here we
He
go.
said,
Ya tú
he
sabes.
said you don't need it. You said you don't need it.
I'm
I'm
not putting
drinking.
on my
Ya
Puerto
tú
Rican
sabes. Latino versus Latino. And Lindor just got grounded out. You don't need this right now. Oh, he's hitting right too. Perfect.
Is
Let's
righty
see.
his worst side?
I can
Yes.
see the anxiety on Jay News' face, and I don't like it.
He's minus 45 points on his batting average from righty versus lefty.
Damn.
So for us, you want him righty.
It was bad. We had a shot.
Holy shit!
Close. That was close. That was close.
It was close.
Close.
Definitely
Nah, I
got my
gotta
heart
see it.
pounding.
I gotta see it.
You'll see it.
This is dramatic.
I'll say because the Lindor hits the Yankees well. Which is
Oh, the
scary.
game's still on. You motherfuckers
Yeah,
are
don't remind me.
Oh my god, he's swinging for the fences. Jesus.
Oh wow, that was close.
Coño miedo.
He's not if he doesn't do something with this at bat, they're not gonna let
No.
them. He's not. They're
He's
not
saying. Okay, that's foul. That was close.
Good
Oh, you saw
call.
the line drive down the left third base.
Yes, that was
Saw
a
that?
bases clearing double right there. And he missed it by like 12 inches. No, that felt like 16 inches. He missed it, but that was. Don't throw that pitch again.
Oh.
Foul. Shit.
Is that it?
That's it. So,
That's it. Damn.
Start spreading the news.
Is it Frankie time? Dan, dan,
I'm
dan,
leaving
dan,
today.
dan, 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 dan. Start
But he had two good.
spreading the
Yeah, he had two good
news.
swings. Yeah, he
He
had
made it
the.
exciting. He made it exciting.
Now look at the celebration.
Yeah.
Like, just
my whole thing was as long as he doesn't strike out or hit or ground it out, I'm kosher with it. So he hit it in the air. He got it. He got it to a good part of the park.
Hey, you see our reaction?
Well, he tried to.
We're
Yeah,
just, we're
he
just
tried,
like,
so.
we're just like, oh, second.
No, I saw it with Jay Deuce. He said, I saw he said, damn. He said, damn.
Just not enough. It was a good
68.
try, man. We gave it a shot.
68% of you are right. The Yankees won tonight. 32% of you are wrong. And now that is the Yankees are.
Man, that's pretty lopsided. That's pretty lopsided.
The Yankees are 3-0 since Aaron Boone said, and it's right there in front of us.
And I talked my shit and we won. God damn it. Let's go.
They beat two aces and Walker.
Yeah.
Wait. What?
I will say this. The Yankees need this wins more than the Mets. If the Mets won these two games, it would be cool. But the Yankees
I think
needed
talking
these
about,
two
are you
wins.
talking about Alec Morneau? Are you talking about him?
Yeah.
You didn't beat DeGrom.
All right.
Oh,
right, two aces and
no. He's talking about the 3-game winning streak.
I thought you meant DeGrom. I was like, hold on, that motherfucker didn't even pitch.
He's pitching Colorado.
That's on the Mets.
I thought he was gonna pitch in LA.
No, they said Colorado. That's that's the last time I saw. They said they wanted to start the game in Colorado.
That's the next series.
That's Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Give him an extra day rest. Why not?
So I guess, yeah. I think that's what it was. I think they wanted to give him an extra day rest, and then he could go out on Thursday. So
I don't mind. And then he'll probably see the Dodgers on his next rotation.
Most likely. Yep. That's exactly why they did it.
That works.
We would have scored 4 runs off of him too.
Okay, man.
All right. The next time we will see you will be Thursday night.
Well, Earth too.
AFC East preview, True Hill Heat Sports number 20. Join us for that.
Score 4 runs on Jacob
p.m.
DeGrom.
Eastern.
You hear this guy? Even I know you crazy for that.
I would like to get on that. I would try. I am going to try to get on that.
I'm saying like even you crazy for that. You would like, oh, we would have scored 4 runs on him too. I don't know about that one, Chief.
We beat
Come,
Scherzer.
show everybody your hat.
Please, we would have got
pretty confident right now. Feeling pretty confident right now, Josh.
We would have got he would have had a perfect game by the 6th inning against the Yankees tonight.
Hey, this was fun. If y'all want to bring me on for wrestling talk, I am 1000% down for that. I'm here.
Cool, Justin. The only thing we won't bring you on is UFC watch-alongs. You made it clear.
Yes, I did.
Chris, is somebody going to show their hat, or what? You got the suspense going on now?
Oh no, it was a Knicks hat, but she ran away.
No.
Don't trade the farm for Donovan Mitchell.
But do trade for him.
I'll leave that there.
Or find a way.
No.
Find a way.
We'll leave this.
Find a way.
This conversation for the True Hill Heat.
You know what?
Basketball talk.
You know what?
Mitchell gets traded to the Knicks.
Romeo, you know my ass. Bring me back on. We can talk about Knicks. I will tell you why the Knicks should not trade for Donovan Mitchell.
So Jay News is going to have an echo.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, bro. Look, at the end of the day, my feelings are well known about this whole fiasco. Anything that goes on this long, just no, absolutely not. Just let it go. Just let it go, man. Let it go.
Melo 2.0. Just gonna say that. Melo 2.0.
He'd have a lot more help than Melo. Would he not? He'd have a lot more help than Melo.
No, he won't.
A lot more. First of all, you have a point guard. First of all,
You know what? No, he won't. But for those who are watching on YouTube, shout out to you. Subscribe. I will tell you why trading for Donovan Mitchell is the worst decision this can make.
Justin, let everyone know where they can find you. Thanks for coming on here, by the way.
Thank you for having me. Twitter, Instagram, social media, very simple. It's Justin Rich. You can see it on the label. Go find me there. That's where I'm at.
Josh, where can everyone find you?
JM Punk 321, Twitter and Instagram. Also on the True Hill Heat channel every Mondays, Wednesdays, and weekends on the Twitch channel.
J News.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm gonna be back on. That's legit.
You deserve a vacation, brother.
But y'all can find me on Instagram _JONJOY. So that's John J with the underscore in front of it. Whenever New Japan is back on with a relevant show, I will be back via the Patreon and on the YouTube. And whenever we get to basketball talk and obviously other baseball talk, I'll be back here on True Hill Heat Sports.
Chris.
Oh, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at True Hill Chris G. Right here on True Hill Heat Sports, baseball talk, UFC watch-alongs, football talk. I'm gonna try to get on that AFC East preview because I want to talk about how much Tua looks like Brucey from The Longest Yard, and how they probably have the same arm ability. So
I was about to say that they throw the same. They throw exactly the same.
Yeah, we could talk about how Zach Wilson never has a limp cock, but he always has a limp knee. I don't know. We could talk about a lot on the AFC East. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're just bringing up the news here. I'm just reporting the news. That's the type of shit you're gonna hear if I get on the AFC East preview.
Pause.
And then basketball talk, of course.
What the fuck? We can't make this shit up.
Where you going?
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right.
You know, it's funny before you said that. You know, before you posted that, it was just funny when he said, "Where you going?" and then that thing came up. That was perfect timing.
My daughter out here dressed with the shades and backwards hat like SmackDown Tony Storm. What are you doing?
You said basketball talk. I was
and then-
all in.
Basketball talk. UFC
My ears
watch
came
along,
up and like,
watch
oh, we lit.
and of course, True Heel Heat Wrestling Channel watch alongs. Tuesdays NX3.
Saw her.
I'm gonna be doing Tuesdays for a few more weeks, and then
Like,
they might be up in the
subscribe.
air. Blunt Impact, baby. We back September. We starting.
Oh, that's right, because you're on your leave, right?
Yeah, so I'll be able to do Impact again, but NX3 I might have to take hiatus depending on what I do on Tuesday nights.
Trying to make another baby?
No, man. I got engagements, prior engagements.
It's all right. Josh will take your spot on NX3.
Oh, I knew that. What?
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 In the fire.
What did I do?
Catch me on Elite Heat.
What did I do?
Hey, you can follow me, True Heel Romeo, Twitter and Instagram. Right here on True Heel Heat Sports. I'll be back here Thursday. And on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel, watch alongs throughout the week. I just want to say I want to give my MVP to this game to Frankie Montas. I want to give my LVP, what's that guy's name? Joely Rodriguez. That's my LVP. And I give this game a thumbs up. A thumbs up from me. Thumbs up from Josh, too.
Split,
yeah,
baby.
No, it was a
Yankee.
good.
It was a good
Yeah, it was a good
series.
pitchers. Yeah, it was a good
That's
pitchers
okay.
duel. Yeah, it was a good pitchers duel. Walker did good until like that. He had that shaky inning. Montez looked good. He got in trouble a few times. He got out of it. I think that's important.
He arrived.
But yeah, he did his thing. Bullpen held it down. Schmidt held it down until like the last inning, but you can't really blame him. He had a lot of pitches under all his innings. He was already pitching, so I mean, hey, it was a good game. Good game all around.
Yes, sir.
So, thank you guys for joining us here. For Justin, for J News, for Josh, for Chris G, I'm Romeo. We will see you Thursday night. Join us. Thanks for watching.